30 seconds.
Absolutely.
Looking at you, Shook.
Oh, son of a breast.
That's it. There we go.
That might get.
And we're done.
And demonetized. There goes our $3 for this episode over the year, show.
Yep.
Oh wait, you have to pay for the episode?
No.
No.
They'll pay
Wait a
you if
minute.
you do okay.
Hang on.
Is it raining?
It was
Are my
raining.
windows up?
Remember the last time we were here? It was pouring.
Your windows are probably...
Your windows-
You always leave your windows down.
But they are up today, I believe. You can go check.
Shout Tyler
make
Page.
sure.
Shout
But
Kenner. Shout
I
Rick Vita.
vaguely remember
Tim
them
Connors.
being
Carmen
up
Cam. Scott
because-
Everone. Gus, what's going on?
I was looking at
Oh,
your
it really
tints.
is gonna
Big
rain
news,
today.
congrats.
Is it?
It says rain on here. Yeah.
I can hear
Ian
it.
Stopping
WRX.
in 40 minutes.
Josh
Why is
Riv.
it every
Ransom
time I'm here?
Garage.
It's rain.
No, it's every time
Peter.
everyone's here.
Keeps
Peter's
going.
here.
Everyone's going.
Peter.
Peter, I brought my seltzer water to remind me of highballs. I can't stop drinking freaking seltzer ever since Japan.
Are you locked up
Have
on
you seen the
seltzer
meme
now?
where it's like the guy at the doctor? He's like, "How have you been otherwise?" And he's like, "Oh, great, can't complain. However, lately I've been drinking seltzer water." And then it shows the guy writing on the paper, and it says, "Patient is basically dead." And he says, "Okay, good."
So someone brought up a really good point to me.
Soma, what up?
Is seltzer water, does it hydrate you still like regular water or no?
Yeah.
Do you
it's
think the
just-
bubbles would dehydrate?
I don't know. Someone was like, no, it doesn't hydrate you. And I'm like,
That doesn't seem likely.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
What?
I've been meaning to Google it and
It's
I
just-
keep forgetting.
We got to ask the chat.
Yeah.
Air.
That's what the
Peter.
chat's for.
Carbon and air is
Shout
just
to
added
DJ.
to it, right?
Sometimes it's
technically-
natural.
Sometimes they put something else in it though. Let me see.
Nitrogen.
You know who I would wish would explain it to us?
Whom?
I forgot his name. Oh my
Seamus?
God, I'm
Seamus,
drawing a
Seamus?
blank. No, the fucking.
Tim?
Oh, we're a minute 55 seconds in. Thank God. The fucking guy from Top Gear, the big
Jeremy
brawling.
Clarkson?
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson.
Oh, his new show's great.
In comes water. Inside your body is witchcraft, and then hydration happens. You know that guy.
Berg in the chat.
So when I watch this, I'm watching it at my house, so I can't type anything.
You could on your phone.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, it's yeah.
We know you're there, you know,
Yeah.
in spirit.
Yeah.
The chat room gets a little wild these days.
We can move this.
It's a lot of wild.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Unwrapped. Actually, that was a great show with Mark Summers, the guy from Double Dare.
I know who Mark Summers is. Unwrapped.
Unwrapped. It was on.
It's like Bad Bunny all over again. I don't know
No, it
anything,
was like
man.
they would go into like a Tootsie Roll factory.
Oh, come on.
And it would just
Tootsie
be-
Pop yesterday, dude.
It'd be beginning to end of how the Tootsie products are made.
Is that a spoon soda? No, I wish.
Ian,
Do we want to know about nitrogen?
you know a lot about nitrogen.
Big nitrogen guy.
Huge.
Massive nitrogen guy.
You can make your own soda stream.
I wish I was smart enough to make a periodic table joke, but I don't know it offhand.
Details by Doug. What's going on? Nothing like periodic table jokes to walk into.
That's what we need to do. We need to infuse nitrogen into a detailing product line and sell it. Sell. Along with that,
Nitrogen infused?
Coffee?
along with the
Ooh, put nitrogen
the
in
tooth
coffee.
tooth tub.
Yes.
Yeah, they do put nitrogen in the coffee.
Do
It's
they?
extra. Yeah.
Scott Neal, what's going on? Sam Joey. Matt Wood. Wow, we got a
Big shout, Sam Joey. I haven't talked to him in a while. I was thinking of him the other day.
just
wondering
thinking
how
about,
he's doing.
Just
You know
thinking
what?
about you.
I was too, because I was looking at rollerblades, and he made his own pair of skates out of Vans shoes.
That's crazy.
That's wild. Are you aware of the I don't want to call it
Dangers of forest fires. Yes.
besides that of the what's the renaissance of roller skating?
Nitrogen.
Like roller derby.
No,
Era?
I mean that still
I mean,
exists.
that's part of the Renaissance.
But like,
Double D63 with the knowledge. You can carbonate baked beans with the soda stream if you want to.
that's hot.
That's amazing, dude.
Hot
That's
take.
deep.
I don't like baked beans.
So I heard about the soda stream thing, but a local a client said that he has soda stream, but the problem is finding the nitrogen or whatever it is to fill it up. And he said he used to go to Home Goods or one of the stores that just closed down in Old Saybrook or Walmart somewhere, and he can't find the stuff now local. So you have to like, order it online.
Was
Maybe
it
someone-
Home Goods?
I
Really
think
closed?
Home Goods closed. Not Home Goods. The other one.
To the right of that like fancy store,
Yes.
Marshalls.
Maybe one of those closed in Old Saybrook where he used to go. He was like, "That's the best place to buy 'em."
TCS is here.
Interesting.
Maybe someone knows where to get the
Dare
refills.
summon me? Jeez.
guy.
That's the problem with like that SodaStream thing. There's certain products that you need to have, a proprietary thing for.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if they go under and it fails, you're fucked.
You're
Yep.
used. Yeah. You could probably find it on
This
eBay.
is why I buy this
Polar.
stuff.
They don't have.
I don't
a short of
discriminate.
it.
I'll buy a big Y brand. I don't, as long as it's seltzer water.
You can get a bulk tank
There
at a
he goes.
welding
That's
shop
the one.
for
Like, this is the
SodaStream.
one.
That's the one.
This is the
That is the
Neo
one.
of.
Do they have that in lemon? That
No,
has
I
lemon in
wish
it
they-
already?
they
Is that
only-
diet or you get full? You get
No,
full
this is the
trim?
diet one. Yeah, this is diet one. They only have
Bed
this.
Bath and Beyond. That's the one. Tanya Garcia. She nailed it. That's the one.
That's
Big-
his wife.
Big shots to my wife.
yeah, she nailed it. That's the place.
Thank
that went out
Oh,
of
right, that
business.
closed. Right,
Yeah.
Wait,
right,
they
right.
closed?
They
Yeah,
closed
they
it
go
in
on
Guilford.
forever.
Yeah.
Oh, Guilford.
They went
And
big
so,
bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
She knows what's up.
Oh, they just
Bed Bath
they got
Beyond
rid
and
of
Body
like a
Works.
bunch of their stores, but not all.
All Halloween
Oh,
spirits
All
now.
places gone. Yeah, they're all Spirit Halloweens,
All,
bud.
all
that's-
gonna be
that's
I mean,
where the
now
guy
they're
used
all
to buy it.
fucking. You walk in and you just hear. It's my favorite noise.
Dude, I took my daughter there to get like a costume when she was 2. Never
Scared the shit
again.
out of her?
Oh my
No.
god! Immediately scared the shit
Never
out of
the,
her.
never the
So-
same person.
Emily, it's Emily's like favorite place. I'm surprised she
I love
hasn't
it.
talked about it in a while because there was like 2 years where that's all she'd talk about straight. Can't wait for Halloween.
I'm gonna be honest. When they're
Oh,
there.
Christmas tree shop.
Well, I think they pop up at when, like October or before,
No, they pop up like late
not
August.
October, late August. Yeah,
Literally late August.
like the month or two before. Yeah, we go and we.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like still setting the store up. I'm like, oh, that's cool. We should buy that.
yeah, no, she like Emily would watch on YouTube, Spirit Halloween reviews and like all the different what do you call it?
Scott Neal's got it. We should
Things that
make
they
flavored
have.
carbonated water in cans. Really getting ahead of ourselves. I think we should
With
get
lemon.
on that.
Oh,
I'm already trying. So we can't carbonate yet. We're gonna get
We're working on the
potentially
technology.
bigger cans by the end of summer. And we do
Yeah,
have
dude.
some flavor options.
Nothing like bigger
for
cans.
for the water and seltzer. Oh, not seltzer. But
Yeah.
for the water stuff.
and everybody can partake in the coolant aid at the Church of Speed.
coolant aid.
Coolant aid.
You know it's another great idea?
Just run water.
No, if you can do a non-alcoholic highball that tastes like a highball where lemon and some kind of whiskey flavoring
Yeah.
to the seltzer water, all the JDM fans would be buying that.
They're into the
probably.
big highball
They don't-
guys.
I think a lot of people don't know
Called
about
low
highball.
ball.
Yeah, low ball.
Low ball.
Goddamn CRX.
What did you- Perhaps we should add some more tape to the underbody of that.
Hey, getting a lot of love for big cans in the
Like a
chat.
smidgen input with this.
I think the guys want the big cans.
It'll be the hugest cans, 16s. However, that's measured. I don't know.
Tall boys.
Seamus likes to solicit.
Oh, call it wetter water.
Seamus
Instead of
soliciting in the
water?
chat.
Wetter
I'd
water.
love that
The
cease and
wettest
desist.
water.
Hit him with that wetter water.
Oh.
Bible Morning's wetter water.
I was coming up with some names and I pitched to somebody. They're like, "Well, you are aware of this, right?" And I'm like, "Oh shit." Well, we'll be hearing from them.
What do you do?
No, thinking of some names for the coffee stuff and the cans and things like that.
Wetter water.
And there was some that I was coming up and I'm like, I had the name. I'm like, this is so good. Then it was like, oh yeah, because it already basically exists.
We call it Joe Byron. Take me out to dinner.
Don't you ever disrespect me.
There's like a lot of funny like additives at the auto parts store that we can.
Oh, there's so many.
Kinda jank
Oh my
on.
god, there's so
like
many.
Marvel Mystery Oil.
Iron Bull Dick or whatever.
I don't know what kind of fucking store that is.
Carman Cam.
Whiskey flavor and lemon.
Oh,
Walk on the table first. We were doing a
Jesus.
pledge.
No pledge here.
He hasn't been to Japan then.
oh God. All right, I'm gonna sleep. You guys good? Call
you,
us off.
you didn't.
I'm tired.
Oh, you didn't
no,
monster
I had
up.
a bull. I had
Yeah.
a bull earlier.
Oh, you did have a bull. All right.
You bold?
Last time I had 2 monsters and didn't sleep.
Oh my god, dude.
Getting
Instead
old.
of Marvel Mystery Oil, Revival Mystery Oil. Come on. It's close enough.
It doesn't have the ring to it.
I
though.
like where your head's at,
As
but
long
there's
as
it's
I like
missing
what you're
something.
thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Revival Syntec.
Keep that brain cap on.
I've been going, dude.
Let's go oil. Liquid Corey. Liquid Corey. That'd be
Liquid Corey.
Liquid Corey. Liquid Corey.
Liquid Holly.
Liquid.
Oh, like what? Remember the
Liquid Molly.
what's the stupid fucking woodpecker thrush?
Woody.
Thrust.
Oh,
What was the muffler company?
Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb.
Cherry
Yeah.
Bomb. time.
Yeah.
By thrush though, I thought was the
Yeah. My
right
dad had those.
the woodpecker.
Got the woodpecker. They were loud.
We got to think. I had some
not.
caravans
Yeah.
back in the day.
They were not
Your favorite
mild.
engine.
Yeah, they are. It is.
All right, I'm good with that.
Revival canned water. I like that.
Revarval's mystery oil. Yeah, see?
Revarval.
He's on it. Your brain's moving.
Just Revarval's mystery. Period.
You just have a stroke midway through, and you got it.
Mr. Berg, that's why we're gonna have some plain old water.
Yeah, we're
the
selling water.
best fuel for your body.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's 0W20.
From East Providence Wells.
Nope, not from here. Thankfully,
boy.
yeah, it's not coming from here.
That's good.
It would be
Closer to
yeah,
Boston.
if you drink this water, you'll start talking like this, like all these guys.
Boston water.
Fucking Boston.
Boston water.
There was a guy yesterday behind me at Thompson that was talking like that.
Dude, it kills me.
Just go.
All these fucking.
No comment.
I don't know. It's like a Warwick thing too. Fucking
Warrack, son.
Warrack.
Warrack.
How dare you?
If you just talk in a cadence, you could be in Warrack.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Or
Those
mush
guys are
your
hard, dude.
words.
Yeah.
Unlike that gentleman who you played us a message from earlier.
Country lady.
Ooh,
It was very good with
H2W0. I like that.
Oh, that is good.
H2OWO.
H2. Whoa.
Whoa. Just get a canning machine and fill it with tap water.
Are we already
How'd you
starting?
find our business strategy?
Are we already finding the? I mean, is it already turning to an E30,
E36
E46
deserves the
debate?
respect. Let's be honest.
Guys, they're all fucking trash, man. Like, literally, they're trash. I farted on the nose panel. My car got dented. The shocks go through the shock towers like they're poo-poo cars.
Shook didn't even create his email until like moments
Josh sent me the link. Didn't even open it.
Yep.
I fucking
Major fail.
forgot it.
Horrific fail.
Did you send me another one?
No, not yet.
I
I'm going to
wouldn't-
make you wait.
I wouldn't send me another one personally.
ago. I
No,
had to
I'll
set
do
up
it.
for him.
I'll do it tomorrow. I think we're ready.
Yeah, let's
Right.
let's go before
Hold
this
on, let
never
me ready.
stops.
Let me
roll.
ready my mouse.
Can of the wet.
I'm ready.
Canada
So-
Moist.
It's so good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Hello.
and Shook TD.
No.
Touchdown.
Hello.
Corey.si is currently over in the motherland.
Forgetting about it.
He's consuming all the mots,
He's so full of gabagool
all
right
the
now.
everything you can
So
think
many
of.
fucking
He's
carbohydrates.
probably
Up to his neck
consuming
in gabagool.
it. Yeah. So in studio we have Mr. AllMotorDan.
Hello.
A second appearance on the show. Last time he was here with Ransom Garage, Ransom Pete and Chris, and they talked about their Japan trip. But this time we're here to talk to Dan and all of his Honda happenings, I guess is the best way to describe it. And there's many. He and Shook share some stories as well. So it'll be fun. We'll chat with him, learn about
kissed.
some
Story number one that you need to know about me.
anybody who's wondering. We did. We did.
Mouth hugs.
So, yeah, before we get rolling, this week's episode is brought to you by you. Help me help you. Everybody out there who helps us by subscribing to the B4B. What is the B4B? Chuck will tell you about that a little bit later.
Sure will.
But that is at our website, revivalmotoring.com, where you can find out more about that on our website. At the moment, we're getting kind of low on coffee, which makes me happy because all the bag stuff is really low. I believe we're completely out of clutch kick, and we have some jump start and some midnight stuff left. We're working on a new batch of that, if you will. That'll be debuting soon. And I'm in the midst of figuring out the best way and the most economically friendly way for your wallet to ship you canned coffee.
Wrap it in cement. Boom.
Done. Center blocks, $150 to ship. No, I want to make it as efficient monetarily to ship to you. I think I figured out the best box to do so. We're only going to be able to offer 6-packs because trying to sort out all the different boxes if somebody orders
wanna
8
ship
cans
singles?
and 1 can, just nope, don't want to do it. 6 cans is what it's going to be. So that should be popping up in the next week or 2-ish on our website. So you can check that out and be sure to listen. We'll tell you when that's live, and I'm sure I'll post about it as well. So thanks again to everybody in the B4B. And if you visit our website, we appreciate that. I think I covered the intro.
Yeah, I'm just here being wildly distracted by our
Yeah, and
chat
if you
room.
don't visit our website, your mother.
Yep. Tell her we said hi.
With that said,
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
callbacks.
Hey. Well.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on over there?
Not much, just doing a podcast.
Oh,
You?
that's fun. Same.
Oh, sick. Hey, what's it called?
It's called Revival Motoring.
No shit.
Hey, you know what we're doing this weekend?
What?
Revival Motoring Night Meet this Friday.
Night meet.
What?
Revival
Night
nights. Hot revival nights.
Yep.
Where's that at?
Well,
Here.
that's your Revival Motoring headquarters this Friday, 6 to 9.
Nice.
Nice.
None of that was choreographed.
So everybody that's bitching that they can't wake up early enough to make it to our donut meet, which we do on purpose,
Yep.
you can now come to our night meet. What are we calling
Hungover.
it?
Which I'm probably going to fall asleep at.
Hot Sweaty Revival Nights.
Hot sweaty revival nights.
Friday, 6 to 9.
Yep.
Now's your chance to be a hero.
Bring your meats.
Oh, Revival Residue? That's really good water name.
That sounds terrible.
Thick, it's a
Residue.
thick, hot night meat. Thanks, Tim.
It's perfect.
But yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. This is going to be our first one. Maybe after we'll take a group trip to Thayer Street.
Maybe. I don't know. I did put it on the schedule and our calendar on the website, and it popped up this week to me, and I went, ooh.
Ooh.
I did say we were going to do that, didn't
Yeah,
I?
I was thinking about it like a week ago. I was like, Josh said something about night meats.
Yep.
Thick, hot night meats.
Yep.
Here we are.
Yeah, so it's upon us. Our thick
Is it going to
hot,
be like,
our thick hot is upon us.
there's going to be cam girls? What's going on with
Nope.
this thing? No.
Probably just going to be us.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get some flashlights out there, play hide and seek.
There you go.
You saw your calendar. You said, the repercussions of my past choices.
The repercussions of my motivation at one point.
Sneaking up on me
Yeah.
once again.
Yeah, I've committed to a thing and forgot I'd done so.
God damn, past Josh.
But no,
Close
it'll
to
be
future
a-
Past Josh
problems.
is a dick.
It'll be a good thing.
Current
we're-
Josh is fucked because of
to-
past Josh.
It's future Josh's problem. That's what I thought anyway. It'll be a good thing. We're going to do this, I believe, 3-4-ish times, May, June, July, and maybe August, I think. But there's a lot happening July, August as well. So
Ooh, we're getting a request for a Young Ben appearance.
you may not want that.
I don't know if Young Ben's alive.
Last we knew, he was dealing yachts in Florida.
Yeah, he's dealing yachts down there.
Yeah, the last text he sent to you was, "Hey Chuck, how much coke do I have to sell to make a boat float?" I think, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Life's like a music video, I believe he told
Yeah.
me.
He said he could sell snow to a snowman.
Too much money to hide that guy.
He's living a wild life,
Hate to see it.
like a movie.
Like a movie.
Like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I saw that doesn't require a news section, but it requires it's kind of a deep thought callback thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this Mercedes Magic Vision Control?
No.
This has been coming up on my internets recently. Mercedes has their like spray fluid thing. It's built into the goddamn windshield wiper, and it blasts in front of the wiper as it comes down.
Huh.
Figure
Well,
that shit out.
didn't we say this a while ago?
I don't. It's apparently they've had it for 10 years,
Oh.
and I think they've been hiding it from the world. And then I was reading about it, and someone's like, "What's up with the replacement blades?" And it's $100 for a set. So it's expensive, but not crazy.
That isn't bad.
I mean,
Can we get a
Bosch-
video of
That's
this?
what I spent on.
I was going to say Bosch blades.
Yeah,
I got a name.
$50.
This is
It's
called
not this.
This is called Mercedes Magic Vision Control. Shooketh.
I mean, to be fair, actually, I don't think we can play this.
No, I mean we're not gonna play it on the stream. We're just gonna play it on the TV. You're not gonna be able to see it. It's all the way back here.
I mean, we don't need to. We could just do this.
Yeah, we can look at the squirters.
Dude, look,
Look at it squirt.
look at that baby. Look at her squirt.
Can I get a?
That's impressive.
Can you? You have a button. for
Wow.
Oh yeah, sorry. There it is.
To be fair,
Look at
if you're
that.
That's cool.
Dude,
we-
just watch the video. You're not
yeah, I was
gonna
gonna say
see
go.
it.
Yeah, just go. If you just search Magic Vision
just hit
Control,
that.
I
button.
did. If I just
Hit watch.
If you just relax, if you just fucking relax.
Here we go, guys. Okay, we're watching. It's showing.
Oh,
the
so
old
we
system.
can narrate it.
Double?
Stop fucking around with this old shit.
Yeah, it's showing
This
the old
shit
bullshit.
sucks.
this is gonna kick us off.
What
You
is?
can't see
100%.
it. Look how tiny it is.
That's how we got caught last time too.
Really?
Yeah.
What if I make it super tiny?
It's not going to matter.
All right, put it on that. Put it on that screen.
I was going to say, yeah, the
Okay,
one back
hold
there.
on. Let's put it over here.
Watching over here.
Boom.
Boom. Okay, we're watching it. You can't. We're looking at the Mercedes SL. It's okay. We're looking at the windshield wipers are electrifying, like the Emperor from Star Wars.
Whoa, they're
I don't
don't
think
touch
they.
those. They're holes. There's holes on them.
So
They're
they
blinky.
they put emphasis. Yeah, I don't think it's going to electrify like that. Unfortunately,
Here it comes, guys.
They put
Oh,
Looks like a sprinkler.
they do put emphasis
Sam
on
Joey with €2. Thank
on
you,
a
sir.
bird shit on the windshield.
Oh, that's actually impressive. You
Dude,
don't see it spray
it's
all over
quite
the
You don't
wild.
see it
Right.
spray. Look at
Right,
this.
here we go. Look
Because
at the emphasis on the
It's
shit.
gonna wreck the bird shit.
Right,
watch
goes right
it.
by,
riggedy wreck this bird shit.
creates a
washer.
major streak, and then it's gone.
Gone.
It's like magic.
So you know why I like this a lot? I hate using the windshield wiper fluid, especially if you have Rain-X orange stuff. It goes all over
All
top.
the way to the
Spritz,
back.
right? You
Yeah,
get the
That's
spritz.
awesome.
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
I don't know about $100, but I guess you got to pay to play.
I mean,
right?
to be fair, like Bosch
yeah, they're 50.
Bosch
$50.
Icon wiper blades, right?
I'm gonna be
$30 a
honest.
side or something.
Yeah,
With the amount of water that's at the top of these blades right now, I think that's still gonna happen.
No.
no gravity.
Yeah, gravity's
Pulls
the
it
strongest
down.
force in the
Yeah,
universe.
but if you're driving,
Have you ever seen the Apple?
you'd have to stop and then do it.
What was the word we used?
Sir
at
Isaac
Laguna?
Newton,
As what?
perhaps.
The word we used at Laguna, not gravity. We
Planetary force.
were joking when I broke the wheel.
Oh, dude, I don't.
Remember that
Ding,
word? It was
ding,
great.
ding,
Fat. I use my fat to
Has
break the
something to do
wheel.
with science.
Anyway, shout out to Sam Joey
Force.
hitting us €2. Shout out to TDs when the
I
man
forget.
washes
Big
this.
shouts to Sam Joey.
I'll remember it.
Anyways, that apparently Volvo has that too, but nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. I saw that. That was crazy.
It is pretty crazy. It's cool. It's cool innovation.
Yeah, that is a nice innovation.
And we don't
Mercedes is
see
good at
those often,
innovations. S-classes
to be
have
fair.
it, I guess.
What happens when the tube and the wiper arm goes?
You're
that
dead. You
must be expensive.
Fucking dead.
Yeah, it's $1,000 fix. Or if you get a bunch of gunk in your squirter.
Do you get multiple streams, dude? I've seen it happen a million times.
Last stupid question. Do you think it's a hose that goes into the arm, or do you think it's like a banjo bolt that can swivel?
No, I think it's probably straight hard lines.
I do too. I
That'd
think
be
there's a
sick.
hard
Hard lines
line
by
built
swoops.
into,
Big shout.
into there, and then maybe a soft line that goes to the bottom of the actual.
Right.
Thingy?
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right, because you have to think this thing's going to get dinged and dented being on your windshield.
Because the K series, like, clutch line, you tighten it and then it can swivel somehow still. However that works. I assume it's that thing.
If you use it in the rain, do you drown? It's just
Yeah.
too much water.
I mean, I was impressed, all right? Apparently, Igor's 1998 Dodge has it. which is-
Actually,
that
Oh,
doesn't
really?
sound...
This is a
Is it,
Avenger.
is it just a spitty spray thing on the arm? Because that's... The Mercedes thing is...
The Magic Vision
laser.
changes everything.
Yeah,
do you want to know what
right.
the best
It
part
is
about
called
it is?
Magic Vision.
Yeah.
The best part is the car in front of you when they do their wipers. Well, that's not true because not every car is going to have this. Never mind. But when they all do,
Yeah, if you're driving in only traffic full of S classes, everybody's good.
perfect. But
At
you know when the
speed,
guy in
cleaning
front of you
windshields.
misses you and you're like, well,
Dude.
now I feel obligated.
Yeah, now I got to do it,
And
the
then
guy
you
behind
do
me
it,
is
the guy,
fucked.
it's like a never-ending chain.
It's literally just big windshield wiper
It's like
fluid.
Pac-Man.
When
When I am
never-endingly
when I am
guzzling.
driving my personal vehicles,
Yeah?
you know my tactic.
What is it?
If
Swerve.
somebody pisses me off,
Yep.
right besides
Swerve.
swerving,
You crash into him?
somebody pisses me off,
Do you swing an enclosed
I just-
trailer at him?
I just silently get in front of them
Yeah, silently.
and I spritz them.
I've done it before.
Yeah,
and I
but
continue to spritz
I've
them
done it before.
every chance I get until they get so mad and then they just move out of the lane.
My friend had a 90s Jeep where
I go through bottles.
he
Some people I know they actually aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
up
My
and up.
friend had a 90s Jeep and we pulled the rear nipple off so it'd shoot straight back. So in traffic, we'd just be like, meh, and shoot it at the car. They'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I recently seen a Mustang with it was nitrous, but they
Josh,
know
you
how
ever
you-
do as a convertibles?
Spoiler
I
alert.
haven't seen one yet. They hooked up a purge valve to
Yeah.
like the bowl to the horse's ass. So it was
Nice.
purging out of it. You can do a
Farting.
lot of good things.
Love that.
Yeah, a lot
Love
of
that
You
good
put
stuff.
sriracha in there, spray it right in a convertible, you know?
Boom, right in your eyes.
Go Gadget blind.
things. Or you can put bouillon cubes in your thing
Make a stew.
and just spray
You
stew
got
up.
stew going, baby.
Give him a stew.
Why does my
Couple
car
chicken
smell-
bones in there.
why does my-
Oh my God.
Car smell like
Revival
chicken.
bouillon water. Crack open a can of a revival stew. On a
We're not
hot
there.
day.
Hearty bowl.
Just, we could just rebrand Dinty more. Just revival beef stew.
Ah, dude,
be
Dinty
closer.
Roaster.
Oh my god, that's so close
99-cent cans of stew.
to like.
Oh man,
I
give
like-
them out for the beef for B when you win. You get a 6-pack of revival Dinty more.
it's like Tashanka, but not as good.
It's like human dog food.
Yeah, I'm quite certain it is dog
It's
for food.
because like every time say you get sick, right? You think like, oh, I could really go for some soup. And there's some canned soup or whatever,
Who was there for you?
but like you do it,
Dinty more every time, dude.
and you're like, that was tolerable. It's never like, wow, that was really good canned soup.
Dude, there's no.
Did you ever have canned potatoes? Did you see those?
Nah, I
Yeah,
stay away
canned
from
potatoes
canned
are fine. The skinless.
Yep.
Throw some butter and some chives on them.
Canned mac and
Yeah,
cheese.
just slam them down.
Never fucked around with
I used to
that.
have canned mac and cheese when I was little.
SpaghettiOs, you can eat it cold out of the can.
That's gross. Canned brown bread.
Nope.
Have you ever seen that?
Brown bread
Vienna
soda.
sausages.
No.
Sammy's a big
Yeah,
sausage
big guy.
guy.
Canned, everybody knows.
Hams.
Canned
Pears.
cranberry sauce.
No.
Yeah,
Spam.
of course.
Every
Spam.
time.
Yeah,
Canned
dude.
pears and canned peaches, though.
Dude.
I've never had.
Spam.
Canned
Delicious.
pears,
I
yeah.
used to like not even entertain it as a child, but like, and I haven't bought it, but I'd be like,
You
you know
fuck
what?
around?
I bet spam could be good. It's huge in Hawaii. Huge in Hawaii.
Fuck around,
Spanish
you
culture,
throw it in
too.
there.
Yeah.
Literally, just chop it up and
They
put
chop
it in
it
your
up.
rice.
Well, that was our
Food,
canned talk.
little cooking moment.
Culinary segment.
There's a spam moment brought
Honestly-
to you by spam.
We're not sorry. You're fucking welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations.
Beef for beef means beef for beef.
No, it's beef for the boys. Everybody
Beef for
knows.
beef.
We
Can
take
I-
all the proceeds for the whole year and go to Peter Luger's and pay for one of our meals.
Josh, can I get some snare drum over here?
You want a little snare?
I don't have a snare drum. You
You turn my snare drum up?
Oh yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yep.
Higher.
No, not hard. Ah!
Right there. Good.
Was the word physics? Physics.
Physics.
It was physics.
Scientific, mathematical.
Physics.
Oh, drink that pure liquid. Don't get me started. All right. So otherwise,
Yep.
Yeah, that Paraliquid, dude.
hey, I got some stuff we did this weekend. If we got nothing else for right now,
What'd you do, dude?
bro, I went to the Lock City Drift competition.
Ooh.
The drift
The
competition?
Drift competition.
Drip drip.
Whoa. Tell you what, it's a shitload of fun.
Yeah.
Competition format. Whoa.
Hold on.
I think
Hold
it's-
on.
Are you okay? Woo! Competition format. Unbelievable way to watch drifting.
Yeah.
I'm so used to open drifting, and I realized how much I would like a competition. It was fucking sick, man. Some of the dudes that didn't even take all the beans over there really did good. Pull out all the stops, man. Ralphie's last run
Yep.
in the 86 was insane.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
let the nuts just hang all
Dude,
out,
B
right?
Hall was on a tear all day. Just
Yeah.
kept getting better.
The
They
there
made the
was
fastest tractor noises. That thing was
judges
insane.
judges have a very difficult time because there was a lot of good drivers early on in the comp where somebody good had to go.
Question. Did they have, I just was watching the other day, did they have boxes?
Yeah.
They have them
Yeah.
made out so that they can.
Clipping points.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, got some points out there.
Grass clippings.
And the dudes that won in the battles were insane, man. I hate
Yep.
to be judges. It was
No, very
bananas,
difficult.
dude.
Yeah, it was
Bananas.
awesome. It adds another element to it overall. And the great thing about Lock City in particular and that whole crew that goes there, as far as I know, I didn't really look into it. I didn't see anybody bitching, which was great.
Better not.
It's just like
I don't know.
it's a series, go
It's
show up.
unbelievable. It wasn't as busy as I thought it was going to be. If you didn't make it, you got to make it to the next one on June 2nd.
June 2nd,
You got to
yeah.
be there.
I gotta say, it looked like a good lineup of vehicles in terms of capabilities.
The
We really miss you out there, buddy.
the spread of what was there, not only who was there, but like car wise.
Yeah,
You're talking some pretty heavy hitter power wise cars,
but tire size limit
but tire size limit, which evens the plane pretty.
exponentially. B Hall must have been fighting for his fucking life.
no, Bobby
Bob-
Becker.
Bobby
was.
Becker,
Yeah.
sweating the whole
It
time.
was,
Because
like,
you can-
it was like watching the Ice Capades.
I was gonna
drive
say,
around, dude.
and then Chuck made the good point. Like after the comp, he put on like a proper set of
Big
tires for him,
blast.
and you could just see like
Oh, yeah, he just have all
the
the
control.
You
back.
can
Yeah.
hear the grip when he puts his normal wheels on, Bobby. It's like a deeper fucking.
It was
Like when he goes sideways, sounds like Godzilla.
it's just right. That's just the
The whole thing was sick.
the
dude.
rubber ripping the road.
Everybody drove so good.
It was awesome. And there was a couple
insane.
cars that Galaxy Miata. I don't know who that actually is.
That kid can fucking
that had the
drive.
gal-
So I was gonna
Galaxy on
say
it, dude.
he did awesome and like went up against cars that I thought, all right, yeah, this
Yeah, he was
probably not gonna
pulling
make
up
it.
on him.
And it was like good comp and just continued to go.
I was watching him and I was like,
Whoa,
that guy can.
that guy could shred.
He
dude.
could
It's-
boogie.
It's super super cool. Obviously, everybody was looking forward to it, but go
Quick-
out next time if you can.
Quick, Charlie. Quick tip if you're
big
there.
Big shouts to Tyler Page in the chat.
Tyler Page, $19.99 to the boys. Just take my money. I don't know.
Do you want
Is
to
this
like?
OnlyFans? You can get like.
Basically.
I was gonna
Throw
say,
that
yeah.
in?
You want like a handy or something? I don't
We
know
send
what we gotta
feet
do.
at the end, yeah.
Yeah, this feet shots. The highest bidder gets feet shots.
You don't know, but there's a camera under the table right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They don't know whose feet it is, so it keeps it a little on the up and up. But
That one goes to like Omegle or something, I think is the name.
Yeah,
of it.
Omegle.
That's really cool.
Anyways, Charlie, quick tip: don't spray the judges with rocks. So that happened a couple times.
Yeah.
wasn't great.
Don't
not
like it.
not intentional. So
Right,
I
the
will
judges
say,
didn't take it too personally, but it was crazy.
yeah, it was wild. It was, and to be fair, they ran a setup. They ran what would that be? Reverse clubhouse downhill.
Yeah, the downhill.
So,
Must be
and there
crazy.
were some people in the
Carmen
comp
Cam, you
who've
should've come
never
seen
driven
us.
that layout before.
Yo, Carman Cam was there. Didn't
oh,
even
was
say
he?
hi.
Oh man,
Too awkward to come say hi. We're awkward as hell.
yeah.
It's literally why we exist.
Buddy, we all have autism. It's fine.
Yeah, not a big deal.
You just come say hi to us and we'll go,
Hey.
I
Subikage said hi to me
yeah.
and he's like, hey, I'm whatever his, I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot. I don't remember your real name.
Yeah, guess
And
again.
I was like, oh, I completely missed it. My girlfriend's like, did you know who that was? I was like, not at first.
Come say hi. We'll awkwardly stare at the ground like Rain Man.
Or wait, was it? No, it was Diego. Dude, I don't remember who the.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Darkfire, right? In the
Darkfire.
GTR with the R33.
yeah.
He came and talked.
Yeah, we were bullshitting for a while.
Yeah.
Guys, you have to understand, I'm in space 90% of the time.
Yeah. No, we know.
I
know you weren't there.
If you shake my hand and looking right in the eyes, I'll be like, yes. 2 seconds later, I'll be like, who? What happened?
I think people know you're in space.
Space
this-
or sleeping.
This is recorded.
yeah, you're right.
They have some hours on you.
You can definitely donate.
My mother
on our
learned to love
webpage,
me
by the
so.
way. If you're looking to donate to the show, that's like 5motor.com/B4B.
Anyways, we do appreciate when you come say hi
We
to
love
us.
you guys.
We do like that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Yeah, just don't take my ignorance as though we don't want it.
Yeah, Soupy Kage in the chat can confirm it was very awkward.
Okay, all right, it was. Woo!
When he was here,
Cool guy.
or talking with you,
Yeah, we were just like,
me and River boys.
it was like, just we shook hands and we were like, ha ha. You know, it was like that kind of.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah,
Like the beginning of Step Brothers.
pretty much.
Yeah, when they introduced themselves
We
as
could've
like
shared a s-
dragon.
yeah.
And flame.
If we
bandit.
had like 30 more minutes, we'd be sharing fucking sausages over at the
Spit?
sausage guy. Spit, yeah, spit on you, my bad.
Yuck. Anyways, that went off the
Bless you, my child.
But
But
anyways,
yeah.
June 2nd, it's gonna be awesome. We had
Yep.
a ton of fun.
Yeah, go attend. I believe June 2nd is on a Friday again.
It's a Friday, beautiful Friday.
And the next round of Street Series Round 2 is going to be, the comp is going to be on the skid pad.
Damn, we
which
didn't-
will make for some
Does
interesting.
that mean Clubhouse is gonna be open for
for me, I'll just go.
unseasoned drifters?
We didn't even talk about who won it though. Who won the first Street Series?
Mr. One
Hello
of the
Kitty.
nacho cheesiest.
I almost forgot his name. Taylor.
Taylor.
Halo Drip. Halo Kitty.
Halo Kitty.
Drip.
Halo Kitty.
Hey, y'all.
Halo Kitty.
Big shout to him. First comp he ever entered.
And
Was that the
shredded.
first comp he
First
ever
comp he ever
He
entered.
shredded.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely
hard.
brought it.
Yep. That
It was awesome to see.
That was really serious. Serious stuff going on in there.
And again, the fact that it's a series, it just, brings the drama.
We put out a video.
We did put out a video.
It good. The transitions you have in there, beautiful.
Which ones? On the
From
YouTube?
lead
or
to
the-
follow
Oh,
on
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I
Work of art even.
I didn't intend on shooting it in that manner, but I think now I will, because it's fun to have that for a recap.
It was great.
It was good to see.
Got to see what we saw.
Yep. Any other?
Yeah, get all
Callbacks.
sorts of stuff.
Okay,
how
good.
about how about on Sunday? The
Oh,
Lufthansa
geez.
Open House.
I don't know why my weekend is just a blur.
Must have been the drugs.
I had a stomach bug Sunday,
Must
so
have
that
been
was
the
cool.
mushrooms.
Yeah, there's a Lufthansa open house. I was wildly impressed. Yeah, dude, lots of air-cooled cars.
Yep.
I mean, I don't mind air-cooled stuff. I just don't, anybody could enjoy the show.
Doesn't tickle my fancy.
Yeah, it tickles my fancy. I like those, like, swoopy back bug things.
You don't like air cooled stuff? You don't care?
I don't want
It's cool not in your driveway?
I don't want, not for me.
Oh, really?
It's not for
Well,
me.
that's rough.
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying
think
to
they
buy
look
one now.
cool, but I don't know if I could deal with it.
The
You know what I mean?
slowness?
No, it's not the slowness. It's just like, it's a very specific. I just
you
can't
have to
imagine.
I think you're either like you like it or you don't.
It's a full in
Yeah.
or get out
Right.
deal.
Right. You
And
can't-
I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I need a fender. And you got to go source like 75 people.
Well,
in
that's
the-
why the Lufthouse
Midwest.
exists, because they will source it for you. Hell, they'll even install it for you.
I did not know.
But yeah,
And it was awesome. They had stuff for kids to do. They had food. The shop looks unbelievable. Can't find a better group of bros out there. And pumped that we got some neighbors that do crazy shit like that. That was fun.
the cool thing about it was, and I even said this to Blake, and probably a couple people, is we go to a lot of shows, especially like VW stuff. And you go to one of those shows and there's like 3 bugs, maybe 4. There was, I don't know how many air cooled bugs or air cooled
Air-cooled
VW
vehicles?
based vehicles.
30 probably,
I was
maybe
gonna
more.
be 40 something, I'd imagine, all in one place, and they all seem to, they all made it out. The only thing that didn't make it out
The only thing that didn't make it out was Phil's truck.
was Phil's truck,
truck.
the LS.
Shook's all upset because
What
we're
are
talking
you
about
doing?
autocross in the chat. There are these events in Rhode Island in Quonset called ADSI.
okay.
It's like, I think it's almost a mile long. You don't have to shuck any cones, and it's basically unlimited laps all day.
What the hell does shucking a cone mean?
You're not responsible for
You
putting
don't
the
have
cones
to.
out.
You don't have to work the track. If you hit the cone, someone else picks them up. It's the best. I mean, I literally did. It's like a 5-second penalty a cone. I did my lap time double because of all the cones I hit last time.
Is this an autocross group?
This guy, yeah.
Not really.
No, I'm not judging.
No, no,
He made a face.
no, it's not.
But I got a Miata now, so I have to do stuff like autocross.
That's I
Makes
think
sense.
right. It's
That makes
more of a
me and the boys.
opportune
Me and the boys at Totally Straight Racing will be out there.
opportunity to get out there and have at it. Hit some cones.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna hit some cones.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's not an autocross, but it's close.
I mean,
There's no track days this
Again.
weekend I'm signed up for.
again, is drifting frowned upon
Drifting is frowned upon generally or at this event?
at this event,
At this event, no. I think you'd be totally fine.
which opens a lot of doors.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think
cool.
he gives a shit.
That's cool. I like that.
Even back doors, some might say.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
drifting's.
Oh, it's that kind of night, you know?
Woo!
God. Take me to dinner. I like shrimp scampi.
He loves the scamp.
Shrimp scampi.
He's a scamp himself, you know? But
Shrimping. Shrimping ain't easy.
yeah. Lufthansa Open Haus, very nice.
Yeah,
Good
it
to
was
go.
awesome. Good for them. And if you are into the air cooled scene stuff, I'm sure you already know about them, but they are doing parts sourcing, installation, and just general air cooled stuff.
Yeah, but it's the Skunk Fire Customs over there doing the installs.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a cool shop. Cool guys.
Yep.
Cool guys over there.
Bunch of cool dudes.
Chick's angry.
No, I was thinking about when we went over to see Jake, and he was like, "Yeah, I had a guy ask me about how to change the look of his car."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Jake.
Poor guy.
Vibes, bro.
It's vibes.
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 That's still an ongoing joke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he
happy.
loves it. He's
I'm-
fine. Jake's the best. He's great.
I'm honored to have been there. That's all I can say.
I'm happy I was around when that
Every
man
time I
was
see him, I
speakerphone.
just want to like,
give him a hug.
remember that time, dude? That was crazy.
Oh, he doesn't forget.
You'll
I
never
don't.
forget.
I wouldn't.
That
I
guy
would
has come to events. He was at, I'm pretty sure he was at the event.
Yeah, he probably was.
Yeah, that's.
I think he's apologized since.
Yeah.
Can't wait to tell that story to Dan.
I
after
actually think he has. I'm pretty sure he has.
Yeah, he like joked
From what I
about
heard,
it,
yeah.
which also isn't cool.
Yeah.
this. Crazy.
Final update. I've been modifying Power Wheels for my kids since my kids could possibly push the go pedal on a Power Wheels. Blew a motor this weekend, so we're upgrading the motor. So I'll let you all know how that goes. Most likely, it's going to pull.
Didn't you
wheelies.
just tell me you're not putting it back together ever?
No, it's totally torn apart. It's going back together, maybe if I can figure out where all the screws go.
Okay. Well, it's just screws, right?
How
You
many
just
are
screw
there?
them
Yeah, I'm just gonna slam them in.
Just get some self-tappers.
Self-tapper.
Right
Yeah.
now, there's probably 30 that are out.
That's more than I
That's-
suspected.
That's
Some-
a lot of screws.
Sometimes they take a laptop apart, and there's some are different lengths for different things.
We'll figure it
I
out.
just put them right back.
Blast it right through the
But
keyboard.
it's an 18 volt conversion. These guys have stage transmissions for these things. So
Stage.
That's great.
Start
I was gonna
stage 1.
stage 5 this bitch, but I'm gonna start with. I get the stage 3
Who's
motors.
sending the next foot?
Oh,
big
Igor, in
shouts.
the B for B, $10. Thank you, buddy. You can definitely blow a Power Wheels motor. He was drifting in the wet grass, and it. My daughter's like,
Overfueled it.
the smoke's coming out of that thing, and it was like, oh no, he let the smoke out. So yeah, he let the smoke out of one of the motors.
With 30 screws, I think 1 or 2 of those has potential to be important.
15 are gonna make it back in.
There's-
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Probably a couple in there that need to be there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, if you have a handful left over, that means you weight reducted.
Yeah, no, we're gonna reduct the weight on that.
big moves.
sure.
So yeah, it was. I was pretty proud of the son though. You know, blowing a motor
Blew
or
his
something.
first motor
Come on,
up.
love to see it. So yeah, Power Wheels. I'll let you guys know how the upgrade goes, and I'll let you. If it works, I'll tell you who I got it from. Because if it's total shit, I just will never talk about it.
You got it from Amazon.
Disregard it.
Dude, I should have found out what it was and bought it from Amazon instead of this guy.
Oh, it's just some dude selling
You
Power
just-
Wheel
it's
components.
a website that like literally it's like the Power Wheels Dune Racer Extreme, and this website is literally dedicated to upgrading them.
Yeah,
And I'm telling you, he has like up to stage 5 kits.
that's wild. Something tells me if he's worked up to stage
Dude,
5,
if he's built
he's a bit successful.
If he's made transmissions for Power Wheels, like the thing,
yeah,
this guy's into it.
yeah. It's
This
got a
guy's
transfer
really into it.
case, a wild setup like the GTR.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the front wheels powered on this thing.
Yeah,
You know, very nice.
Time for paddock talk.
Paddock talk.
Shook,
Nope.
you have some updates.
Yeah, I was asked to do an extensive update on this, and it is very long, so I'll keep it brief. I got the car. That's it. That's all I did.
Well, that's a big thing. That's a big get.
Yeah.
Car's
I got
back.
it.
It's purple.
It's purple.
It's in your possession or at your garage.
I have it.
Don't
It's in
pat
your
him on the
garage.
back yet. Don't
Yeah.
pat him on the back.
Yeah, don't
yet.
say anything to me.
Nope.
Posers.
What
No, I'm just
happened?
kidding. What do you mean what happened?
What'd you do? Besides getting the car, what'd you ruin?
I don't know when I ruined it, but yeah, I dropped.
Oh, okay. So that was
I dropped some control arms onto a panel that I needed to not drop control arms onto.
Yeah.
So coincidentally, that
Worst
will have
place to
be
drop
fixed.
them.
I thought you did it just recently, like during.
No,
the
I
move.
just recently found out when I pulled it out and said that looks not like how I left it, with 4 control arms on top of it.
Hey, that's how it
Why
goes.
is it that you do? You have the worst luck. Just like the Civic.
I don't want to talk about it. You know, shit.
Do you have mittens for hands? Is it what's
I
happening?
got 5 thumbs.
And that wasn't even his fault. It was my fault. It was my fault.
Did I ever tell that story?
Oh,
I had
it's a great story.
I don't think so.
Okay.
We might get into that.
Should we
later,
wait?
Right?
I'll
yeah,
wait.
Let's wait.
Yeah,
maybe?
we can
Let's
wait.
wait. Let's wait.
There's lore. There's lore.
That might be part of.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I got the car, and I looked at it, and it looks great, and you know, the dude went above and beyond. That's really all I can say.
Color's wonderful.
He put extra clear.
I was gonna say,
There you
He
go.
put extra clear on the quarters and the fenders
Yeah.
so that the overs won't like chafe.
oh
through
yeah,
the
yeah,
paint.
yeah.
Great
Yeah.
idea. Painted places that I didn't even think of.
Didn't know there were places.
Yep. And he just went above and beyond. He like sealed the whole car and sanded it himself again. Awesome.
What a G.
Taped all the everything.
It looks really good.
Yeah, dude. He
From
killed
the
it.
picture I saw,
Yeah.
look minty.
Yeah, it's good.
That was a
What's
picture
your
on
next-
Instagram, but
Next
you know.
step.
Bumper on, trim the bumper, bumper off. Front bumper's done. Bring them to him. He paints all the other shit.
Yep.
And then while he's doing that,
What can you get started while he's painting?
so in order right now, what I have planned,
Put the motor in.
all the rest of the harness I cut out like the last time I was there. So there's nothing in there. So interior, seats out, everything's out, all the caps, speakers, all that shit. Anything that I don't want to paint. I'm going to mask the cage, paint the whole interior. I'm either going to do like, to be honest, I might just do like bed liner because I'm going to do an interior at some point anyways.
There's a lot of different bed liners that, thickness, finish, colors.
Not the rubbery shit, like the tough 3M
I was gonna say there's
hard
some
stuff.
nice stuff that you can put that has like a matte finish that isn't like, not made for rocks.
Rocks. Yeah, just
Oh, wrong one.
No,
Rocks.
there it is. I'm gonna do that inside, and then mask, the cage off and do the cage probably gunmetal because it looks kind of sick.
Chrome?
I was expecting you to say teal.
Teal
The
would be
color
sick.
of your old NTO3s. I don't know why that with purple.
I would love to do that,
Dude, do that shit chrome.
but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna chrome dip the cage. Teal would be cool.
Paint it, spray paint
I don't
it
think
chrome.
you can
That always
get.
looks good.
I'd have to go get like raspberry. What is that color? Raspberry metallic pearl.
They have
In
a
a can.
BMW that color.
Yeah, the Honda Fit color though. That's what my bay
Laguna
was.
Seca blue.
Ah.
He doesn't have time
No,
for
no,
that.
not Laguna Seca blue. There's this like teal color. that's-
Yeah,
No, the
Sammy's
Fit, the Fit light blue.
yeah,
Ooh, the
Sammy's
Fit blue's nice.
rabbit was that color, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And my bay was, and then his wheels were my
You could do green and look like Barney.
accident.
Oh, little Barney the
Got them
dinosaur.
Barney guts.
Could do green and be Hulk. Smash.
Hey, I'm sure everyone's gonna think Hulk.
Yeah. Definitely not Barney.
Definitely not Barney immediately. Hey, kid.
But that's it. And then once that, then Sean from Chassis Harness is going to come by and install the chassis harness.
I like it.
That's it.
I like
Progress.
that. That's a
I
nice.
need
That's a
mounts.
nice paddock talk.
I need motor. Oh, I dropped my mounts off to Nils
Mm-hmm.
because I bent one.
Oh boy.
And I said, fuck it. We were going to make them. I
Fuck it.
said, I don't even care. Don't care. He's going to fix the ones that I have that look like shitty angle iron.
Mm-hmm.
He unbent it with a sledgehammer right in front of me, and then he's gusseting them so they won't do that again. And then I'm powder coating those. Shouts out to... Oh, yeah, I got to say that too. Fuck. Hang on.
Is this an ad?
We're just gonna leave you.
Are you
silent.
reading an ad?
No,
right
I so
The new
I
guy.
I was gonna
posted
say.
on my story that I'd like to have some stuff blasted. Uh,
what?
some
now?
holes
Possibly my asshole.
You'd like to have your
by a
back,
finger.
your
No,
back broken? What?
some parts blasted. Daddy and a listener, Ethan C _104.
Hold on. Big shouts, Jetta 2NR. What's up, fellas? Back from my trip to Poland. Thanks for getting me through the 8-hour flight.
Oh,
Hey,
Hell
I'm
yeah,
going
it's-
to Poland soon.
big shout.
You got to tell me about it, buddy. Hit
Hell
me in
yeah,
them DMs.
Daddy. Thank you.
Yeah. That's a lot of złoty.
Thank you. Back to my blasting.
Yeah, Shook's getting blasted
Back
right
to
now.
you
which is
wanting
nice.
to be blasted.
He said that he could blast the parts for me, and then I said great, and then he said, "Do you want them powder coated?" I said, "Sure do."
blast and coat.
And so he coated my intake manifold lower and my
Face.
face. And then I called him Daddy, and I'll pay him when I pick up the parts.
God bless,
and
dude.
my pulleys.
No, big shout. Did you say who that was? I'm sorry.
Yep, I did.
I missed
Perfect.
it. I missed it.
course you
Completely
did.
missed it.
Uh,
We were talking about the finger.
nobody heard it.
We
They're
were-
just
we were-
laughing about me getting blasted in my face and holes
Legit what happened.
In your intake.
in my intakes.
We are 12.
Your
That's
back
what
end
happens.
intake. Everybody
Nothing
knows.
I could say won't be a sexual innuendo at some point. So yeah, that was cool. So that's done. Nice. What the fuck else? You're derailing my brain. So the motor
That's
mounts,
what she said.
derailing my holes.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's good. And then I need rubber mounts though, some kind of bushing.
I bet.
Yeah, I need rubbers before I get mounted.
You can't hard mount stuff like that.
No, you can't.
You got to give a little play.
Whoa, we got another $20.
No,
Oh,
we did that one.
We did this
Yeah,
one?
we covered
yeah.
that one. Big shout, Jetta 2
Right
R.
between
Crap,
Shook-
we
Get a
lot of
tuner.
Feet pics to take.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
That camera is working overtime.
It's on fire. I can feel the heat.
You got to get the toe spread.
For $100, he will spread his butt cheek like honcho.
Yep, that's right.
Let's get $100 up there, please.
Chuck said he would
See
lick
it. Let's hit 100.
Cholita's hot sauce out of my crack for $1.99.
It's amazing. Only
Good.
making
Good.
so much money.
Good. It's crazy. I mean, just for showing butthole.
Good story about blasting Shook.
Showing Bob's and lasagna, dude. Forget about it.
Come on.
Oh yeah, but
wild.
if anybody knows mounts that potentially are not Condor, because I like have those, they need to be a little shorter because I don't want the motor to hit the.
Dills can't shorten them.
I could shorten them in a bandsaw. I got one.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
I could do that,
Pop a couple inches off.
but I was thinking, Jesus, I just threw up my mouth. I was thinking that just another brand that's maybe a little shorter, maybe a little stronger, a little bit more polyurethane.
Spoon.
Oh, and I bought M3 side moldings. Go me.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You got to paint those now too.
Nope, black.
Okay. There you go. All right, that works. Oh yeah.
I did think about a color match though. Dude, what are you doing?
Oh, did it fall?
Dude, I'm repairing the set over here.
Yeah, it that for whatever reason that one likes to unstick itself
We got to call our set guys,
in
get
the
this
summer.
fixed.
Yeah. We
Set
can-
guys.
Little hot glue fix that.
Raul.
Yeah.
Dude, it's shady over here. It's dangerous. Someone's hit me in the leg.
You know what? It happens on my TV sometimes. It just flies off.
Just a little hot glue because it's like double-sided tape right there.
Oh, I used the tape on it. Just
That's currently what's on there, but a little hot
Scotch
glue.
tape. That's what I
Hot
use.
glue solve it.
That's fine.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Can of corn will be fine.
This is a professionally built set, buddy.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
Scotch tape.
M3 diffuser? No.
No.
Stock. Color matched.
There you go.
Everything's
Okay.
color matched.
How about your paddock there, Joshua? You get blasted or what?
Paddock is wonderful. Shane has been blasting me for about a week. No. So the great news is, wonderful news. It's great. It's best news.
Best news.
No news like it.
Lots of news
Mustang-
out there.
Lots of other news. Dogs.
I was going to say Mustang before, dog. After Seamus, runs.
Perfect.
But no, it's big shouts to him. Big shouts to KD, Dixon, everybody I've been chatting with over the past, Dan Cash, over the past week and a half. We finally resolved the issue with the Mustang. How, why, I do not have an explanation. However,
Spanish oak.
when vehicle was purchased, the tune on the vehicle did get me from the place I purchased it, which is like half mile from here, to the shop. Had it at the shop, ran fine, etc. Drove to the gas station once or twice, up and down the street once or twice. That was about it. Somehow,
it
it
got reflashed
ran on that tune.
while you were running.
That tune was not the OEM tune. The tune that was on there was basically suited for a car that had some other mods on it. So at some point the car was modded, probably stage 1 or 2. I don't know.
Whoa.
But
That's
we've-
a lot of stage.
we discovered that
Special stage.
A lot of stage.
many special stages via HP tunas.
Is that
and-
because we flashed it for the cam when you weren't here?
No.
So you
well,
had the
yeah, maybe.
Spanish oak tuna sandwich.
So the Spanish Oak, which is the OEM's code name for the ECU and that particular model,
Now you
was
got a
not
ri-
in there.
Now you got a rich mahogany.
Now we got the Spanish
Deep
Oak is back.
mahogany.
Spanish oak is back.
Or put it this way,
Thick roots.
the Spanish Oak that was in there was touched
Dwindling?
inappropriately.
Oh, wow.
It was not correct.
Show me where on the tree.
It was
touched
not
you.
right. It was not right. Somebody went in
One of the
there
doll.
and manipulated things that would
So
probably help for other components,
you
hardware
found
components
proof
being
of
on the car.
manipulation.
There's proof of manipulation. So once that was removed and the OE Spanish Oak was placed on there, ran like a charm.
Magnifico.
So
Bellissimo.
I'm hoping I can try to get it back here tomorrow at some point, just to have it here. I mean, because after that, it's ready to go. I can't think of anything I need to do to it.
Oh,
to-
donuts. That's what you need to
That's it. Right. That's it.
do.
Film
yeah.
some stuff.
Hit the go pedal.
Film some stuff. Learn how to drive it is a big one.
If you bring it to down my way
Down under.
with some extra tires,
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot.
I don't have much for a tire budget.
I have some extras,
Okay.
but
Do you have any 235s?
maybe I have to look.
I'll have to, yeah.
I have
poke
like
around.
1,000 tires behind my shop.
That's a lot.
Yep, so many. Yeah, I know a lot where the sun don't shine and the cops don't go. If you know what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah. So
In the dirty water.
my Mustang is where it should be now. Stock
In a
form.
crowd.
Equans it in autocross.
In stock form, and ready for.
At India Point.
Indian Point.
I couldn't even go down that street right now.
It could
Now
right
it
now.
can.
It fixed.
It just got
Well,
fixed.
no, it can. I'm saying those humps in the road. Whew.
Oh.
Yeah, the humps are
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the good kind.
There's not lovely lady humps. Those are
Rip your exhaust off humps.
rip your motor out of your car humps.
Everyone knows about that.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, remember that?
yeah. Yeah.
Got the motor pulled right out of me like the fucking spines that the Predator ripped out. You know?
Jesus.
235, 40, 18. He does have 18s.
Ooh, that's good to confirm as well. We got multiple confirmations there.
Well,
Quad
you
said
can
it's
drift the quads.
driftable.
Yeah, they don't care.
But yeah, no, it's ready to go, which is great. Get it back here. Like I said, make
Donut.
sure everything's good,
They're great.
and then
Work
that's
in the
it.
parking lot.
Beat it
Have
down.
at it.
And
We could do tandems. I'll grab the Miata.
Just bang that thing right into the fence.
Dude, first gear.
That Miata's a monster, dude. The download torque.
The
of
fact that
thing.
you were doing that in first gear,
And second. No, second was crazy.
that second's where it's at.
Second
That
was like,
thing's a monster, dude.
oh, sounded like fucking Hank Hill. I want to get some
That boy ain't right. That boy ain't right. Pouring Cody in my Sprite.
Tim Connor's 18s.
Uh,
Gotta get right with them 18s.
I told him to go 19s for the record. Tim Connors.
I don't want to go 19s.
He's scared. He's scared.
I don't want no part of that.
well, glad for asking about my paddock talk, guys.
Oh, we
Jeez.
were gonna get there.
I don't
Honestly, you
even wanna talk
fuck your paddock. so
about it. I got coilovers to the Miata.
nice.
Yeah.
That's an upgrade.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to that cut Miata suspension, which was fucked. That came with it, and Cozy K1s and tires.
Yeah.
Nice.
How many
you-
tires you get?
Sace.
That's
Okay.
enough.
Yeah.
Grippies or Bernie Audis?
Grippies.
Damn.
Yeah, some grippies.
Can we still do Bernie Audis?
Sure, we can keep the old ones. I'm going to keep those old tires on those old wheels. So
What are those? 15s?
15s, yeah.
I'll just buy so many burner 15s.
Dude, please.
Can I sign up for this next Lock City? How much do you rent the car?
No, I might have to go.
Okay. Can I
Yeah.
drive
That would
it
be
then?
wonderful.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
That'd be.
What coilovers did you get? Are they
BC,
3 letters?
DS?
That's fucking crazy.
What do you mean?
What's the matter?
Is that good crazy?
I mean, ISC, dude. We're a big ISC family. I
Do they make them?
Do they make them?
I don't know if they make them.
don't know. You could ask.
You know what I did? I talked to Seamus. He said, get these. I said, okay.
All right.
Actually, he said, get these. They're way more expensive. And was like, what do you got for not that much money? He said, get these. So I said, okay.
Well, you know, you got long arms and deep pockets, so you do what you got to
Hey,
do.
there's 4 of us in on this thing, you know?
Oh, that's true. There's a group decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair.
So that's going together. Going to try to run it Sunday.
Miata Tata. They do have them.
Crazy.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That is fucked up.
It's all right, dude. I'm going to get ISC coilovers. We don't need you. You would just never put ISC quality on a group car.
NA,
Yeah, of course.
NB.
You want to fully abuse them
NA.
yourself.
Yeah, there's a bunch. ND, NC.
Exactly.
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 Right.
What kind of coilovers?
BC.
PC.
ISC family here.
Big IC. Big IC guys.
Big shouts ISC.
I
We
do
love
not
ISC.
Represent.
Yeah.
I don't even have them, but I love them.
There's IC. I'm sitting
Look at
next
that
to an
side.
IC.
Look at that coilover right there, Dan.
Beautiful.
The parts
Feel how
of it.
that thing
Is that a
spins.
function?
Extra
Hand him that
lightweight.
top hat.
Which one is that one there?
All of the top hat.
What company is this one?
ISC.
ISC.
I've never even heard of them.
They're
From,
they're from
from
right
New
here
Hampshire.
in good old Hampshire.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna love them.
Yep.
Dude, look at that quality.
Is this extra or does this come with the
That comes with it.
Yeah, that comes with it. I believe that is for a Subaru one. I just asked for some
Woof.
studio
Yeah.
attire.
And he said, Subaru stuff,
That's
yours.
Yeah. You want the spring? Try it out.
No.
That's the
Pop
first
in
time
something.
Dan's ever held a coilover that wasn't a spoon.
I
Did it feel weird?
just ordered coilovers also myself today. So
See?
For what?
for the NSX.
Oh,
Ooh.
we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Mm.
We like an NSX.
Mm. Any other paddock talk? What are the? You have many things.
I do. Thank you.
What is the status of like Clown Shoe? How's that thing doing?
Clown Show just passed a tire in it.
Nice.
It's ready to go.
To
E30.
E30's been running fine.
I was gonna say you
It's
brought
gonna
that
get
to
a-
Lock City,
it's-
which is great.
Yeah, it's gonna get a standalone. That's coming down the line.
M5 you brought to the Luft House, so open Luft House.
Yeah, that thing's running great. It's gonna get a standalone.
Yeah.
Is that this one?
What?
The M5's this one on the front?
It's black.
How many cars do you have?
Oh,
I
wait,
got a lot
that's
of
the
cars.
that's the
How many? How many have you counted?
11.
11. Oh, I feel so much better.
Yeah, welcome, buddy. It's a
Wait,
support group over here.
M5 is the 23,
counseling.
26, 28. What is that car called? E20.
E28.
E28. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that car.
Oh.
Wonderful car, the Shark
Yeah.
nose.
Then you have the other one that's this in the front.
The 6. Yeah.
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 Getting a standalone.
Yeah,
No, that one's not. That one we're leaving that one as.
What
is.
car insurance?
it's the
do
year
you
of the
have?
6.
I actually just redid it again through Grundy,
Okay.
and they've been. I've quoted everybody. Grundy's been insane, good, and I've had a claim, and they were fantastic.
Yeah.
So I quoted Haggerty, and I was like, what? I mean, for how many? It was insane, dude.
You got all them pots.
Haggerty's was, I literally just did a comparison. It was 4 times the cost.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
4 times. It might have been more than 4 times, actually. Yeah, it was more than 4 times the cost. Almost 5 times the cost.
Do you think you get 4 times the service?
I don't know how you could.
Maybe you do.
Maybe complimentary when you get a claim.
From
but-
the back.
Yeah.
Right in the tailpipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a complimentary blasting.
Blasting. In all orifices.
Ice blasting, right?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I've been happy with them. They've been great. So if you're not using them, I'd get a quote. I've got some stuff valued at silly money at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're
So
just-
some of your stuff is by
they're
declared
totally cool
value.
with it. They're all declared value.
nice.
Yeah, all of the old cars.
Yep.
So yeah, and there's some stuff that I paid 10 and they're worth, I don't know, 70 plus.
Can you describe to me how declared value works in less than 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You pick a price.
You pick a price.
And
You're
you
like,
pay.
hey, this is what I think it's worth. They're like, yeah, okay, we're cool with that. Here's how much you owe.
A different term could be agreed upon value.
They don't.
Yeah, agreed
You don't,
value.
you don't have to prove it.
If you're crazy, you have to prove it. Like when I upped my Skyline after it got painted, they were like, hey, that's a huge jump. Why? And then I send them pictures before and after. Like, yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can put the declared value of my pile of shit E36.
Yeah, but you got to hope they don't think it's a pile of shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
'cause
doesn't
then you have
look
to
like one
prove it
now,
or
right?
show it.
I mean, well, and it has fenders on it, maybe.
Yeah.
If I show
The
them
problem
before
is,
and
like,
after.
they're kind of, everybody there seems to be into cars, so they're going to know it's kind of a drift car.
Will they?
Maybe not,
Yeah.
but they will. And they're going to be like, do you use it for competition? And you'll be like, yeah. I'm like, no, thanks, pal.
Hard out.
Well, no, I would only do on the street breakies if somebody hit me.
I had
you
a
know,
girl one time.
Probably shouldn't talk about this on the podcast. We can talk about it later.
I called
Yeah.
up for
Well, I'm
insurance.
not going to do anything shady.
And she says, "Do
I don't
you
wanna get
race
there.
the car?" And I said, "What's your definition of racing?"
Depends on
I
your
go, I go on the track, but I don't race.
Yeah.
So
Right,
she was like,
right.
"Yeah, that's racing." I'm like, "I'm not racing."
Yeah, it's
yo.
not racing
where-"
anybody.
She's like, "Let me get my boss on the phone."
They won't cover you if you wreck racing, but you can get a policy when you
For the
race.
street.
Correct.
For the
Correct.
track.
I get track night policies
Yeah,
on my shit all the
Haggerty.
time.
Yeah.
I don't care about track reckies. I care about if
In
Road
them
wreckies.
streets,
if
you're gonna be
fucking
fine.
Betsy Lou rear ends
Yeah, yeah.
me because
Why
she's
couldn't it have been Karen?
if Karen rear ends me, she's fucking around with fucking
Couldn't it be Maria?
TikTok.
Candy Crush.
Yeah, you're covered.
Yeah,
These guys will
because
take care of
that's that would make me sad.
you. Yeah. I've been really happy with them. I had them probably for like a decade now.
Grundy?
Grundy.
Grundy, yeah.
Okay. I've never heard of it.
That's cool.
Yeah, when I was shopping back in the day, I mean, Haggerty was insane, especially when I was under 25.
Yeah. They hit me for
So,
extra. Yeah.
so I was looking for a bunch of different people, and I read a bunch of great reviews, and now having been with them for over 10 years, like, they've been awesome.
When I was 25, Travelers Insurance for 2 cars, I had a SI, a brand new SI, and a 2000 Honda Civic was $3 change, and then I swapped to Progressive, and it was $125.
A month?
Yes. Half. I don't know what you pay monthly for your insurance.
For
but-
all the old stuff, it's like,
Dollars.
it's basically that.
yeah.
It's wicked cheap.
Yeah, for this BMW, it's $8.
Yeah, that's
But
beautiful.
then my Civic is like 90
yeah,
for whatever reason.
yeah. This like, I don't know. They seem to take the multiple vehicles seems to work a lot better on Grundy than
Yeah.
it did on Haggerty.
I just don't know what the value of.
I mean, that's what you're gonna have to figure out,
I
right?
don't know. I guess it'd be worth.
But you also,
having
if,
somebody repaint it.
if you come in and you're way over like stated value of the car, like they're gonna be like, okay, why?
I would just, if it got wrecked and I got $1,500, sad. If it got wrecked and I got like $8,000, sick.
Well, then yeah, call them, tell you want $8,000. They'll probably cover it.
Because that's
And if
not
they
like
ask why, I'd be like,
outrageous.
look at this paint job.
Do you have to?
When they asked me about my paint job and they asked for receipts. I was like, listen, a buddy did this for me on the side. I'll bring it somewhere for an inspector to look at. I mean, the paint's totally redone. I have pictures of everything. And they're like, oh, no, just send us the pictures.
Oh, perfect.
So
That's what I want. Because if I get hit and then I could just go buy a whole other E36 and whatever.
You're happy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
psyched.
Just replace
Yep.
replace existing.
Or at least quarter panels and have them painted, something.
yeah, it's worth checking out. I've been happy with them.
Let's see. So I guess these can fit in the callbacks.
There we go.
Section. Callback to in no disrespect in the room, but the Connecticut trash bags. And what I mean by that is
Oh.
these fucking takeover morons, just utter pieces of trash. We personally don't know her, but I believe she works for Lock City.
Yeah, I definitely saw her at the last event.
Meg, I believe her name is.
I don't know.
Right? I think it's Meg. her parents were just going home from whatever, or who knows if it's dinner, whatever. It doesn't really matter, but they were just driving home in Tolland, Connecticut, if I recall.
Yeah, it's like the armpit of Connecticut.
And they're just driving, I believe, so I hope I have most of the story correct, but driving through an intersection, got stuck, and basically it was either already a takeover or turned into a takeover, whatever those bullshit idiots do. They got stuck there. And one, real giant moron decided to start beating on her car. And then the gang of
Morons.
happy idiots decided to follow suit because that's what they do, like fucking lemmings, and all continued to beat her car to the point where they totaled it. It was a MR2. We're talking destroyed every body panel, kicking mirrors off, glass, one of them standing on top of the canvas roof and just stomping on it. And
With somebody in the car.
With somebody in the car, right. There's a handful of videos of this. It's out there.
An arrest was made.
Yep, that was the latest I heard. One arrest was made. Was the primary moron?
I think whoever threw it or put it together, but everybody in that video should be arrested.
Oh, 100%. That's
Yeah.
the least.
You
that
can't
should
treat
happen.
Mr. 2 like that.
All G35s arrested. 350Zs
You're not going to
straight
believe
to
this?
jail.
Straight to jail.
Yeah,
Hellcats
To
jail.
desecrate a senior dose? Not for me.
it's just, I look at it and I get literally infuriated because, I think if my wife was driving home, or my parents, or her parents, or hell, anybody in here's parent, I would go straight to jail for my actions.
I haven't heard one person respond to it that didn't say some outrageous force of violence should have been
Yeah.
used.
It's just these poor people are literally just trying to get home.
That's why it carries sporting equipment. Big Ian's right, boys. Try that out. It's clack, clack, clack.
And
Go to prison forever,
this is
Defend the
probably
MR2.
this incident unfortunately happened, but at the same time fortunately was recorded on camera for other people to see, and hopefully more arrests being made and things like that. But my point with saying that is I'm sure other incidents don't get caught on camera, or at least the trash bags participating in it just get away completely scot-free, because these things are unfortunately happening across the United States more and more rampant, and it sucks. These are not car people. They're just like trash people. I don't even know what to.
Yeah, they were trash.
What
It's
kills
just-
me, and I don't want to say the worst part about this, because obviously somebody's prized her mom apparently really loved the car.
Yes,
I read
yes.
the GoFundMe.
That's a bummer, man.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, there is a GoFundMe. I will try to link that in this episode's description down below as well.
Yeah. She loved the car, and a car can be replaced, which is cool, and people are raising money to do so, and so hopefully that all comes to fruition, and she gets a car that maybe she enjoys more.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that there could be sentimental value or whatever, but the issue is the news is reporting it as drifting, and so now any drifting event is going to be frowned upon if shit like this keeps happening. So now we're like, oh, we're doing drifting at Thompson Motor Speedway, and I can't say that to like a normal person that I talk to on a day-to-day basis. So I'm at work because I'm like, oh, you're one of those drifters.
Well, if that's the problem, if one of those morons doesn't understand it, then fuck them. Because
That's
there's a
true,
giant
but-
difference of track stuff, and this is not again, the news is glorifying it and putting drifting in there. They're also wrong. Don't trust the news. Don't fucking listen to it.
Right, but it spreads false information. So
Right.
now you have to be like, oh no, every time I say I go drifting, it's like, no, it's out of track. There's safety. There's helmets. It's sanctioned.
Right.
We don't do this on the street.
Yeah.
And I feel like
No, it's unfortunate. It's another
It's a tag.
repercussion of again a bunch of fucking dummies.
oh yeah, some of it happened in like the town over from me. They did a
Oh, it happens everywhere.
brand
It's just-
new what do they call that? It's like a road
Rotary?
a straight. It's like a
It's a road?
yeah, but it's like I don't know what you fucking call it. It's like
No, it's
a nice
apparent.
area through a green, and there's like 4 lanes, goes 2 and 2 on either side, and in the center
A
there's
parkway?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, parkway. Thank you. Or a boulevard. That's the
A
word I was
boulevard.
looking for.
Ooh.
Yeah. So in the center there's a statue where all 4 lanes meet, and then there's another intersection, and it was brand new. Just did all this paving. Everything was nice and painted and shit. And they were doing donuts around it.
It happened near by a Broke East event.
Oh, is that
Oh,
where it
God.
happened?
Wait, it did?
Yeah, there was a Broke East event that night.
In Tolland?
that day. Wasn't there? There was one at the
Memorial Boulevard.
Fucking Matt Wood, you're just on it.
Where they just had one? Didn't they have it at
I don't
Stafford?
know. I don't follow it anymore.
I thought they had one at Stafford. Is it near Stafford?
It was at
Holland?
Stafford.
I don't know, dude. I don't know Connecticut.
I don't think so. I thought Tolland is in the north.
Maybe it was a different area.
Look at these guys, dude. They're fucking Memorial Boulevard and the fucking.
Yeah, they're flying in the chat. Chat's
Yeah,
flying.
yeah. So yeah, Bristol, yeah, bad. The donut marks, terrible. Nobody knew what they're doing. But now, God forbid I drive a drift car through Bristol.
Right, guilty by association,
then,
unfortunately,
like,
even though you're not even associated.
The police there, not to say that they're on high alert still, but like 2 officers were just like
I mean, it's
killed.
Not even
in lack of better words.
It's not
So,
even
like,
15 minutes from Stafford.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'm thinking the wrong Tolland. Maybe I'm thinking Torrington.
This is Tolland, kind of near.
Regardless, Bristol
Vernon.
police not having it right now. They
Yeah.
just lost 2 guys to like a horrific shooting.
Yeah.
Did they
And
really? Jesus.
ambushed.
Jesus.
It was awful. And so like the whole town, everybody's flying blue. There's blue lights everywhere.
Yeah.
And then these fucking dumbasses are just tearing it up. It's dick move.
Yeah.
Big move.
It's just trash. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
It's somebody's
Like,
mom, dude.
what the fuck are you
Like
doing?
it wasn't even like
Somebody's
some
mom.
punk kids. It was somebody's mom.
Dude, I
You're
can't
gonna
tell
beat
you-
up someone's mom's car.
I was flying
My
the
mom
blue
would have
lights,
ran you over.
blue lights on
100%.
underglow for the
Yeah.
police, dude.
Well, that's the thing is like, the car is one thing. That's a traumatic experience, I can imagine.
Yeah,
if
for
a
a
fucking
mom,
mob of
dude?
people are just, thankfully she wasn't attacked or the passenger wasn't attacked. Like, things get out of hand real quick, clearly by the video. But yeah, so anybody out there who's involved with that, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
And your mother.
Yeah. I did want to bring this up too. I just put a note that says Subaru gods
Yeah.
because the Drive on Instagram posted up a video of a gentleman named Luke, who's driving his, I believe, GR86 at a local track, Palmer,
Dude.
and unfortunately experiences he let the smoke out.
Dude,
Oh.
Igor asked about that because Subaru gives you a free track day when you buy one.
They do. They tote this. They tote this thing as a track car, and like they want to put emphasis on spirited driving and do it the right way and all that sort of
There's
stuff.
going to be enough pushback where they're going to have to warranty the car.
So this thing popped. Now again, we don't know all the ins and outs of the motor, but it popped on a warm up lap. And I just made a quote on the Instagram thing, and I forgot how I even said it. Oh, I said this car would be so good if it had nothing to do with Subaru. And then that starts just a giant argument, as people do. I don't get involved. I just dropped the grenade and ran. And just some of the comments there of people like thinking that motor is still, in their opinion, God's motor. And it's just wild to see how blindly they support it when there's so much evidence of why it is not okay. We like the 86s, the new ones, first gen, the second gen one. I like those cars a lot, but I would never touch it with that motor ever.
Absolutely, 100%.
Just nope. Get me as far away from it as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like we were talking about it earlier, there's 3 sides to every story, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, if that happens to your car, and we see it on the forums, people talk about, it's under warranty, but I'm gonna reflash it, yada
Right.
yada yada.
But-
if it goes, I'll flash it back to stock.
Yeah.
So you never know. I mean, it is bullshit, but you never know.
And most things today, like, if you're listening and try to do that, they can tell if you flashed it back to stock. They can tell how fast you've gone. They can tell how many times you've launched it. All that stuff is readable on your ECU. And as far as I know, you can't defeat a lot of that stuff. It's there baked in.
Oh, bitty 3.
I can only imagine what they fucking saw when they looked at my 2017 Civic. Just war crimes on that. I have a video of me doing reverse to limiter into second.
You have it on your phone. I'd like to see that later.
I will find it.
Yeah, we'll take a look. I'd take a look at that later. But yeah, it. Again, like Chuck said, there's many sides to each story, so we don't really know, but we'll see. It's pretty shitty when a car is touted as being enthusiast friendly and supported by track events. Oh, the one thing I did read, they push a lot of that stuff in like the UK, but the US they don't support it, even though the marketing is lame.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
apparently they shouldn't.
makes so much sense, right?
But he said it blew up on like a warm up lap.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, and to be fair, the video, like in-car footage, is just they're literally just cruising around the track to kind of get the sight lap or whatever, warm up, and you can hear it, beginning to exit the chat, and then the poor dude's just like, yeah, oh yeah, it's making all the it sounds like the
Knock,
rapture.
knock.
Hey, it's me.
And then
the rods.
Poor dude is just like, oh no, and he's just like and then
That sucks.
there goes the smoke.
Like,
So-
Kyle Reddy said something hilarious about a car knocking today. I almost threw up reading it.
That sucks so bad.
yeah.
That does suck.
Um,
that totally sucks. That's someone who's blown a rod before. Fucking blows.
Yeah.
I think it's on his Instagram.
I blew a rod bearing one time
Yeah, like-
on the downhill at Lime Rock,
Yeah.
and I just missed pit lane, so I had to do a full.
Oh, do a
Oh,
full
no.
shame lap.
Oh no.
Maybe if I go slower.
The worst part was when I finally made it back into pit lane, I put it in neutral to let it cruise, and it just shut off.
Ugh.
And then I had to pop start it
Yeah.
so I could keep going.
Yeah.
Made it right to the paddock, and that was it. That was it.
That's a bad day.
Yeah, it was bad.
Bad sound.
Because like when it first happens, maybe I could salvage this. But then like as you're going
Oh,
around,
no.
it's gone.
Gone, too.
It's long gone.
Yep.
Maybe I could pull something out of this thing, but
Yep.
no, some good could come of this. Not anymore.
Lots of mashing.
Yeah. That is all my callbacks. Want to do our B for B?
Sure do.
Let's do that.
Bucks for the boys. It's me again, Chuck, and I'm here for Bucks for the boys. What's Bucks for the boys? Well, it's how we support this podcast, keep the lights on, and keep going. It's a value for value method, so we are held accountable to you, the listener, and only you. In what we ask, if you think this podcast is worth anything and anything at all, please go to ReviveMotoring/B for B. There you find a place to sign up for sustainable donations. You can pick how much you'd like to hook us up with per episode, per month, per whatever. We appreciate anything. It helps a lot. It helps us sustain and kind of plan for the bills to come. Also, if you want to do a single donation, you can go to PayPal, send a little note in a number that means something to you to info@revivemotoring.com. We are contractually obligated to read that note on the air, and we will read whatever you write there. So we appreciate anything. Really helps us go. So if we're more than a coffee to you, hook us up. We really appreciate it. Also, you don't have to hook us up with the Bucks. There's a ton of other ways to help the podcast. You can hit us up with pictures, hot tips, leads, etc. on the Instagrams or to our emails, which Shook is going to sign up for soon, I believe.
Maybe.
Hard maybe.
That is shook at revivalmotoring.com.
Also,
Fill his box.
Please don't.
yeah, please fill his box. You
Oh, Daddy, feel my box.
you get some hot industry tips.
I'm just going to see 100
us up.
gigs of memory used on his fucking
yeah,
email.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate all of that. Also, a nice thing you can do is obviously tell people about the podcast.
Huge.
Force them to listen to the podcast. Don't let them leave the room till it's done. We appreciate that. You can give us a 5-star review on Apple. We only accept 5-star. If you write us a review, we will read it live on the air. Please make it as funny as you possibly can. We have a wild amount of creative and funny listeners that we appreciate, and it's always a ton of fun. And finally, a nice thing you can do about 7 p.m. Eastern time every
What happens
Wednesday.
then?
Well, we live stream this podcast.
Yep.
You can interact with us in the chat room.
Nice.
If you're listening to this and wonder why we're constantly distracted, it's because there are people interacting with us in the chat room, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
My
My mom might be watching. Right
yeah,
now.
watch it live. It's a ton of fun. We love it when you guys pop in and help us out with stuff. Big deal, big deal. Really into it. What else we got going on, Joshua?
What was that?
Well, we have a new. Oh, actually, no. If you are an active B4B subscriber, you will, from time to time, receive some stuff in the mail, whether it's postcards, stickers, rubber from Shook's shoe. Could be anything. We don't know. We're going to pick something and send it to you. So you will receive that stuff from time to time, and you will automatically be entered to win a box from us once every month.
Winner box.
I think next week we're going to be, is it next week? Might be the week after. We will be picking another winner of that box, which will include, some revival swag, some stuff at the end of the table from Don't Die. You can go
Don't
check
Die.
out their website and Instagram, Don't Die Inc. And then we'll pick a winner. You'll receive that stuff and go from there. each and every episode, we have what we call a BPL, or a bucks per listen.
Bucks per listen.
Where we tally things up. Corey used to send it off to NASA, but we got rid of that guy.
Budget
And
cuts.
we do it
Yeah.
ourselves.
Corey's gone.
Corey's an Italian NASA now.
Fucking idiot. Oh, no, we only got rid of the NASA guy?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Corey's not gone. Dude, smart
best.
guy.
Smart dude.
And
Fucking cool guy.
I don't know. We're not going to get into this too much because I think Corey will probably potentially mention this. But we did want to say big congratulations to Corey. He'll come back and he'll explain everything to
It's up to
everybody.
him
I'm
to
sure.
get that out there.
but we'll
He
do
himself
that.
is pregnant.
We-
Corey has
With his own
impregnated himself.
He's got a mini-me.
Imagine how many donuts he's going to eat now.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, he will be back, not next week, the week after. But with that said, we do have a new BPL. I think last week was our highest one.
Highest ever, 24
Highest
cents.
ever. We have dropped right back down with a whopping 12 cents per listen.
What?
We've halved. We've halved.
Or did we double our listeners
We've halved.
We probably double our listeners, I bet.
to 10?
We've got 10 listeners
How
now.
many people we have in the chat?
12's
so,
rough.
To 40.
I mean, some
From
might say
high
12
heights
is rough. Right.
To the
From
bottom of the ocean floor.
we're not ground level.
With all those Jeeps.
With all the
we're,
chiefs and the batteries.
And the baby deals.
baby dear.
Why baby deals in the ocean?
I don't know why they were there. Why were they there? We were talking about the Jeeps making an ecosystem.
That was the fish, not the baby deer.
What? No, in the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, but no, we were talking about
Baby
Jeeps
deers
flipping
don't live
over
in
in
the
the
ocean.
woods.
I think anytime we get the chance to say baby deer, we do.
I think we just
I
which is why.
would agree with that sentiment, but also we were talking about Jeeps flipping over in the woods.
Oh, just okay.
And then it would fill with water.
and creating
an
a
ecosystem.
habitat.
Yep, and then baby deer.
Bucks for the boys. Do we have any
So-
messages?
We don't have any new
Ratings?
messages. However, I don't think
New subscribers.
I think I forgot something big
You don't say.
that was sent to us probably a month ago.
Okay,
About a week
let's
ago,
go.
A week ago.
I don't know if anybody listens and remembers a little company called Linglong.
ENWX, $5.
Put that
Rest
shit
in peace, Bucks
in
per
my
listen.
hand.
Thanks, buddy.
Does anybody remember Linglong?
Linglong, yeah, Linglong Tires.
Oh.
We're the official
It's got
podcast.
a
I don't
wing
think
on
Linglong
it.
Tires.
I don't think I discussed this.
If it's got a wing, it needs a ling.
It does. It does. Because I think we remember this. This is big.
Yeah, you got a spring for the ling.
Yeah.
Don't wing it, ling it.
We've received an email.
I mean, come on, boys.
God, these ads write themselves.
From Linglong again?
We received an email from Linglong. Email is titled Promotion Package Detail Care of Linglong Tire Company. Dear most honorable sirs and madams, Ben Young, of the Revive Motoring Magazine and Podcast Empire, you cannot put into words the joy and delight I received this afternoon from the TikTok monitoring of American Business Branch of his high excellence CCP. The luck of having Mr. Josh's wife's cousin's youngest child to have downloaded the application is a lucky day for our top #1 manufacturing family. The emotions ran heavy in our home offices, and the celebrations were so joyous that a number of employees were moved to tears. I will say that I may have also allowed myself to be overcome and openly wept on the factory floor. I am most sorry for no correspondence sooner, but we have lost contact with all 4 of the last peace treaty balloons filled with the Revival Motor Magazine podcast corporate package. My contact messages being most important part of cargo. The CCP assures me that the wiring was for stability only. After the tragic demotion of the Hoonable Brian Drift King, T, when his last balloon was lost off the coast while heading to the city of Ocean, we would very much like once again to welcome you to the Linglong family. You see, family really is the 3rd greatest gift of them all. The first, of course, is a full set of full bolt-on race spec A1 Super Sticky Drift Supreme tires. But straight to business, as I know that the boys are busy with their podcast empire, if the executives at the Revival Motoring Magazine and Podcast Emporium would do great honor of restoring the honor to the previously honorable honorable Brian Drift King T, we at the Linglong Tire Company, home of the A1 Super Sticky Drift Supreme Tire, and soon to be launched Excuse me, my eyes are watering from this. I need to refocus here. Here we go. And soon to be launched, Big Dick Brake Kit shall make your photo the homepage of our debut website as free advertising for the Revival Motoring Magazine and Podcast conglomeration. You shall surely receive tens of hits. Please send the address at your earliest convenience, and I will personally see to the dispatch of a swaggle kit and sponsorship package for each member of the Revival Motoring Magazine and Podcast LLC, heretofore referred to as the boys. Greatest wishes to your family, the boys. Honorable Leonardo Morimoto, Chief Drift Officer, Linglong Tire Company. If it has a wing, it deserves a ling.
Oh, man.
So,
Really miss the guys at Linglong.
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
The
Ling Long crosswinds,
Yeah, the Linglong long time.
$69 a piece.
Yeah, 2,200 treadwear. Linglong long time.
Forever.
Can I tell you though, I had these tires that were
Peter.
used and I drifted on them for 2 events.
Shout to Peter Ransom Garage, $469 for Spanish Fly Tune E46, best M3 B Series, best Honda. Really maxing out that
I was
donation
going to
box.
say, yeah, I enjoy the abbreviations in there to get everything in.
It's incredible to hear from the guys at Linglong. I've
Yeah,
been
it's
trying
been-
to do a t-shirt collaboration with them.
Yeah.
I would kill for a Ling Long collab. Okay, could we get a tire sponsorship? I'll rock them all
No, I
year
think we're
long.
just, I
Is
think
this
we're just
real?
We think so.
We'd like to think
We
so.
don't know who this
I
is.
mean, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a t-shirt collaboration. See how real it is. See if we get a real letter
So to be fair, the last
from the Ling lawyers.
To be fair,
last message I received from Leonardo Morimoto of Linglong was back in January 6th of 2020.
Yeah. Well.
Wow.
2-year
COVID.
hiatus.
That's a date.
I don't know
What a
who you are, but 2
Unbelievable.
Years, 2 years was
That would be 3.
They got me looking at Ling Longs now, so
I mean, they're not even trying.
Can
I'm
I?
telling you, big opportunity for Linglong here.
Yeah.
Hey, I know we're in the B for B, but
Yep. Go ahead. We're,
L
in the,
for
we're
L.
in the Linglong long time
you know how I
segment.
derail
Long
the
for
shit
Ling.
out of us every time.
Spring for the Ling.
Did you guys see ISE's fucking
Maverick?
Maverick?
Fuck yeah.
What?
Oh
Let me see
my
it.
god,
Oh damn.
it looks sick.
That does look sick.
does look.
Did
I'm
you
into
see
that.
my look at this is the
Are
best.
those rotiforms?
Yes.
They look like it. Yeah.
Yep. Look at my GIF. Tell me this is not the best GIF for that.
Can you
Oh,
put
it's
you can
perfect.
put gifs on the Instagrams now?
You can. I
Yeah,
just found
Josh-
that out.
I
Josh
saw it on
learned me
ours.
that.
Yeah.
I literally just
Let me see your
I-
gif.
It's the best GIF for that.
yeah,
what
dude.
else would you put? Hey, go
That's
to
perfect.
ISC's ISC _ suspensions page and go like his Maverick. It's fucking cool shit.
I texted Tanya yesterday,
Mhm.
and I'm like, "Oh my god, you can put gifts on Instagram now."
Were you
She's-
both at the house? You're like, she's at the couch.
She's
next
like,
to you?
"It's been like that for months." I'm like,
No way.
"Oh
really?
wow, I had no idea." So now I'm just gonna gif everybody,
I'm gonna gif everybody too.
gifing all over the place.
That's enough sense out of you, Matt Wood.
But again, big shouts to everybody for the B for B. We thank you, love you, and appreciate you very much for your support.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Same thing for everybody in this chat. It's been very, very nice each week to have
Very
people donating in there as well.
And to hear back from our friends at Linglong is just the
It's
icing on the cake.
wonderful. Yeah, to top it off.
Yeah, and if you're listening right now, stop being a lazy dick.
Stop being a ding
And
dong.
go like, comment, and
Ling Long.
subscribe on our shit.
Yeah.
You know what? Go to our Instagram right now.
Don't be a ding.
Go to our
dong.
Instagram right now.
Don't be a ding dong.
Get a Linglong.
Yeah. Don't be a
That's
ding
gonna be on
dong.
the shirt.
Yeah.
You
I'll
better
make
run
the
a
shirt.
Ling Long. Go.
We could do the Boys Start a Gang, sponsored by Linglong Tire.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. If you're listening right now, go to our last post on Instagram.
To be fair, we've been giving a shit ton of airtime to Linglong for years.
Yeah, we have. They
don't
should
be a
give
ding
us
ding,
a pair
get a
of
ling ling.
$69 tires. Come
Yeah,
on.
seriously. For them to manufacture, no, that's retail.
Yeah.
Manufacture price
12 cents
Yeah.
at best.
Dude, shipping's
You
gonna
know
be
what it is?
400 times the price of the
It's like
tire.
all the worn shoes.
I just hope one of their balloons gets over to us.
Right.
One of their swag balloons.
Swaggy
Yeah,
balloon
probably get shut down. For
of the somewhat honorable Brian.
Anyways, yeah,
Sure thing.
if you're listening right now, go to our last post on Revival and comment Ling Long on it. Leave us a like so we know you're listening.
There we go.
Like, comment,
Good
subscribe.
call.
Destroy the like button.
Let me hit this button. News.
You know the thing I've gotten messaged the most in my entire life on Instagram and text message?
Show me that dick.
Then besides that, that's on my other account.
Oh, what that mouth do?
Well, that's the other account.
So third best thing.
But recently, third best thing.
Yep.
Just like family's the third best gift.
Right.
Can you cut my hair because you have a Miata?
The new BMW Z4 hatchback design study.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody sent me that.
Yeah.
And it does look cool.
It does look cool.
It doesn't have an M series motor in it, so that's not that cool. But it does have the kind of a super motor. So
It has the
cool.
phallic look.
Yeah, it has a phallic look.
Phallic's cool.
But at the end of the day, they said they might make them, and it's going to be $250K a car. So that's.
And they're only going to make like 50 of them.
Yeah, so some Baron's going to get to drive one around.
Right.
So
We'll
that's
literally never see them.
The nice thing about the old clown shoe cars is that they were relatively affordable. This is dude, sky high.
They were the people's dick.
They were the people's dick. Now it's
Yeah.
just the Baron's dick.
Yeah.
So that's it. I just saw. I got messaged it a bunch. It looks cool as hell. It really does. But man, that is an insane every other car for $250,000 is a better
Would
car.
blow that out of the water. Right.
Let's be honest.
Right.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say $250,000?
Yeah, wait. That car is
Yeah.
$250,000.
That's what they want
If
for it. Yeah.
BMW makes
They
it,
make
yeah,
without
that's
an
what they're
M?
going to do.
No,
Yeah.
it just has like the same
The
motor like a
B58.
335 has in it.
Dan, how many NSXs could you import for that much money?
Not that many.
hate to break it to you, not that many.
At least two?
Yeah.
You could buy a McLaren.
If you base model ones, yeah.
Dude, I think we've made our decision, BMW.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love NSXs, and two would be great, but I'd probably buy an NSX
We could all
and something
have one
else.
for less than that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck you, BMW.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's a
I'm
crazy
just kidding.
amount.
You're cool.
You'll have to send that to me.
You
'cause
guys
I'm
are cool.
interested in seeing what this
You're
BMW
cool.
really looks like.
What? Oh,
You want
wanna
to bring
see
it up, Shuki? Bring it up.
Bring it up, please.
It looks insane. It definitely looks insane, but I mean, it's not $250,000.
What do I just call this thing? 2020 what? Z4?
BMW clown shoe. Just put that. It'll come up. It'll come up.
That's funny.
Are you sure?
No, the 2025 or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I asked
Sorry,
you.
buddy.
Maybe
There it
it's because you didn't touch
Are
the
you out of your
screen.
mind? That thing's $250,000. Oh my god, that's hideous.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
No,
No,
Take it
I mean,
off.
that is the worst
Take it off.
angle.
I can't look at it anymore.
Give me the other angle.
No,
No, that's a new one.
that,
That's
I
an
like
old
that one. That one was nice. I drove one of those ones. It was fast.
I will say though, in
No.
terms of car design,
no.
Nope.
it's at least still the same
Oh.
shape as the old one.
It's, yeah, the
If I
phallic.
saw that car, that looks like $100,000 car. That's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh,
look
exactly.
like a-
It's
No way.
If it was the same price as the old ones, if that was like adjust it for what like an M3 costs now, if that was like 60, 70 grand,
Yeah.
I'd see how it would sell. I still probably wouldn't buy one.
The old one's badass.
The old one's sick. Yeah, but
Those wheels.
that other one's cool. Like if it was if it wasn't $200,000+, it's crazy, dude.
Way overpriced.
Think about everything in the $100,000+ range is insane.
I'd rather buy this. Like a lot of these. Oh wait, what
You-
the hell?
You probably wouldn't get a lot of the.
I don't know what just happened, but it was the Ford Mustang.
There you go.
The EV. I'd rather buy that
A
than
Mach-E.
yeah.
So nonetheless, yeah, that's a little weird.
The way that you guys couldn't see it, but the sass that Josh just had in his face and the head nod when he said Mach-E, it could have shattered the poise of 1,000 men.
Well, because I'm deep in thought, because I want to
And
just try to
sassy as
confirm
hell.
something.
I think for $250K, I'd be like, I mean, what's a $250 car? $250,000
For
car you're buying?
$250K,
What's the one?
You could buy an E36 every month for like the next 20 years.
I mean, that's a different way to do it.
I'd buy 2 GT4s.
That's a good play.
Daily in a race car?
Yeah.
I'd probably just pack out a GT3 and something else. Still have like what? What is GT3 now? 180,
Somewhere around there.
not RS.
I don't know.
Yeah, so then you'd have like 70 grand to spend on something
You do
else.
so much with $250K. That's not that car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's that car aimed?
I think it's
Two.
just for like collectory billionaires. I'd assume. I don't know.
Okay, this is all I wanted to say.
I don't know that
Jesus, took
I don't
me
know that
long.
they'd buy one. The only way they buy it
Yeah.
is because it's limited, right?
Googling's not so easy there, is it?
Well,
Oh,
no,
damn.
for this particular stupid thing that I was looking for. So, Shook, please pull this up. Do me a favor.
Watch how fast I pull this up.
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna
Shook, rectified.
fucking tell you, Aston Martin DB12.
Record time.
That's what you'd buy?
Well, no, I just want to show you for comparison.
one?
You
This
can go to the car and driver one.
This one?
That's fine. Yep.
Boom.
So look at that car, right?
Look at that fucking grill.
View the photos.
View them.
Hopefully, it shows you the green one
Hopefully.
because the green one is.
All right, we're going to click view gallery one more
mag-fucking-nificent.
fucking time here.
So there's that, right? For
pretty
$250,000.
Yep. It's pretty
The
sharp.
current DB11 is on sale for $217. So even if it has a price increase, you're probably going to be near $250. And that DB12 is going to come out. And if you get the V8 one, it's going to be 671 horsepower.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy an SMR, but it looks.
But I just mean for
I
like a
second
$250,000 car.
Looks cool as hell. Wouldn't touch one.
Like that green one. Right
I've
there
driven
is
one.
fucking
It fell
wonderful.
apart.
Maybe the green will tantalize you.
The
I mean, the
green.
greens get me closer.
It's
Ooh, what is that? Is that like a creamsicle interior? What is that?
What was that one
Looks
off one
brown
they
or
made that
mauve.
was super old school looking? That thing was cool as hell, but it's also way more than 250 grand.
yeah.
I think you're gonna spend the whole 250. I'd probably buy a Ferrari something. I guess.
Did you guys cover
Whatever
the
fuck they sell for
Kia
that
unveiling thing?
money. If you had to buy one
Hyundai,
car.
I mean. Who made that crazy fucking car?
Yeah, I
The
saw it running
N74.
around. Yeah.
Did you cover that last week?
We said that they are going to have an event that potentially puts it into production.
Didn't they unveil it for real? For real?
Did they? I don't.
That looks
Not
like
that
a
I remember.
Jaguar that my customer has.
Yeah,
He has one of those
I think
Jaguars.
I'm pretty
that
sure
looks
like
Jaguar
a,
hired a bunch of their designers.
The F-Type, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. The F type.
This just looks like big car to me. Like
It is
big
a big car.
sport
It's a Grand Tourer, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like big boner jams to me, but still wouldn't buy one. Aston, the Victor. That thing, you seen that
Victor, yeah.
Maybe you need me to pull it up.
thing? I need you to bring that up.
Peter can buy 250.
Yeah,
rupees.
Japanese hoop-piece.
Yeah.
I like that.
Wait, what'd you
garbage.
say?
Aston Martin Victor. Victor.
Victor, what a great guy. Powerful vampire, that one. This thing's
That's
cool as
looking.
shit.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, I think it's way more than 250 grand.
Yeah.
Can you get a picture of Shmi standing next to it holding his hair?
Hold on, I want to.
It's yeah, because even Top Gear ranked it.
Oh, 4 million. Never mind, boys. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
fuck that.
What?
I'd buy an island.
I buy so many of those fucking Z4s instead.
Yeah, never mind. That BMW's a goddamn deal.
Oh, that's Shmi.
No, I don't think so.
No,
That's
I don't
Mr.
know who that
JWW.
is.
Shouts to English Ben. I think he's his boy.
Those wheels are cool looking.
Yeah, they just did a nice job with this, but for $5 million, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Chuck,
kind of have to.
Yeah,
I got
oh,
more
yeah.
news for you to pull up.
Okay. Yep.
2024 Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
This
suspension.
was a
in the
big deal on
seats.
the internet.
I just want the seats. The seats are,
You like them? I hear mixed. People either
They
love
must
them or
have
hate them.
they look a little too Rocket Man for
They're
me.
camo,
I
right?
think they saw
wild.
the seats in mine.
They
This
should've-
guy?
Yeah.
Like, you know
No,
what?
no, not that one. That's the that one's not the TRD one. That's
We want
the other one.
TRD.
Yeah, if you just put TRD seats or TRD Pro.
Yeah, Pro. TRD Pro.
Oh.
They're red seats.
It's on
Probably put seats in
motor1.com.
there, too.
Oh, you should have. You said that. That would have helped.
You could pull up Larry Chen's videos. He did a video on it.
We
Really
can't
good
do
one.
There we go. Yeah,
I'd
we
love to
can't.
do that.
there we go.
Yeah,
First.
Slap in the
yeah,
ass.
yeah. So that's like a whole strut system for the seat or whatever to make it super comfy.
Toyota wants to solve a problem that
Didn't
comes
exist.
with off-roading.
Oh,
Bigger bolsters and better materials can only do so much to assist while on the trail. That's why the 2024 Tacoma TRD Pro has new chairs called Isodynamic Sport seats meant to make off-roading more
I just like the colors.
comfortable for you and your passenger by employing similar technology to what's already found underneath the truck.
Hey, not your rear seat passenger.
These
Tell you that.
right, yeah, fuck them. These chairs basically have built-in shocks for air over oil shock absorbers built directly into the seat back, help dampen vertical and lateral movement while the Tacoma bounces over the rocks. Toyota says you should have less neck and or back pain after a day of off-roading.
Imagine eating one of those in an accident.
Can I give my opinion on this?
Yeah, please.
yeah. You opinion us.
Why are we doing all this?
I don't
It
know,
takes
man.
away the fun of off-roading.
Marketing.
It takes away of it's like cars with like power
Merchandising.
steering and air like
That's what it is.
just-
Yeah, it's marketing. It's
yeah,
just
but I don't know. Then go play a video game. if you
Those seats are gonna feel so good smacking the curb at Trader Joe's. It's Carman, yeah.
No, they won't feel it.
it just makes no sense though. Like I get it, but it does.
I see what you're saying. You're taking the fun out of
You're
it.
taking
You're
the fun
neutering,
out of
right.
off-roading.
Yeah,
Like,
when
what's
it's-
the
When I went
remember
off-roading,
going off-roading, jiggling around,
Yeah.
and, like trying to hold on.
fucking
and, like,
batteries were
that's-
coming out of trays. I had friends get
Am I getting
launched out
old?
of the seats. Scott Childs one time got launched out of the seat. I just saw his feet.
that's going to come
That's
next.
the fun part.
I saw
you
his
know?
feet through the rear
The
window.
ISO dampening battery trays next
then-
year's model.
yeah,
and
the
then-
fucking trans tunnel ISO dampened his spine when he flipped up.
90% of those will be completely PPF'd, ceramic coated, and
Oh my
just
God.
driven to
They
stop
won't
and
even
shop.
see
And there's
dirt
going to be
road.
a sign out.
what's-
There's going to be a sign out front that says this is a one-off, one spec because it's built on this day
There's
by
a
this guy
smoker's
smoking
package,
a cigarette.
yeah.
Right.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
It's a lot. I mean, it definitely got the internet riled up.
It's certainly.
I'm sure
good,
the
yeah.
cost on the seats is going to be hilarious, and no one's going to option them.
Yeah, why would the fuck did you do that?
I would think like $5,000 or $6,000 probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
If
as
you've
well.
got spinal bifida and you need that seat, like, then it's fine, I guess.
Right. I mean,
Can't hit the player, got to hit the game.
I got seats in my Tacoma. No big deal before this happened.
Yeah, oh man,
I do.
Revival Motoring predicting the future.
Predicting
once
the
again.
future again. Doesn't have suspension, my seats. It has Corbo.
Yeah,
I'm
Just
actually
whatever that is.
surprised they went all out like that because that's not like Toyota. Usually Toyotas are just super plain Jane.
Yeah, and they're usually pretty conservative.
I was shocked when we bought our 4Runner that it had power seats. I'm so used to I think they just did the power seats in 2020. 2019 model still had manual.
Just yeah.
They were like, how do we step this
Yeah.
game up?
the chair is gonna have shocks in it.
It has shocks in the
Yeah.
back. Didn't you see?
I saw. So
See them up close and personal.
now
when
you
brake
have
hard.
a wear and tear item.
Yep, got to
Right,
replace
you
it
gotta
every
replace your
5,000
shocks.
miles.
Instead of 4, you have to replace 8.
So okay,
There's a clunking for my seat. I think
think
it's
about
the,
this
shock.
logically. Why not just invest in better vehicle suspension for that model?
What are you crazy?
Yeah, why would they do that as a manufacturer?
If you did like some crazy externals,
it's
wouldn't
about
it be the same?
moving pieces. That's it.
But they could still make the same money, and then you have cool suspension. Not
Well, they'll
fucking,
do that in another model.
I don't want suspension.
dude. I can't wait
The
to see
TRD
people
Pro
like,
Pro.
put
I'm not
lowering
trying to
springs
drive
on
it
their
off road,
seats.
Shook. I'm just trying to let people see that I have shocks in my seats.
Yeah.
I want to know who came up with this.
Yeah, it's gonna
And
it's gonna
why?
drive bad on road if
Somebody
it
was
has
fucking
off road suspension.
scoliosis apparently.
It's Quasimodo over
Yeah,
there.
fucking sanctuary. Every time they get in their fucking truck.
I don't think it was a guy that went to battle with hammers. There's no way.
No.
Yeah.
No, those guys get fucking wasted and
Flung around.
just get in those sheet metal chairs.
Yeah. Kirkies.
Turkeys.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well, I bring great news.
I
Prosperous
excited.
news.
Guys, I know you're happy about the 24 BMW 5 Series that just got
Ooh.
released, but more specifically the EV. The looks on it, if you want to bring it up, Shook, the 2024 BMW 5 Series, I'm gonna tell you what, it looks meh, which is way better than BMW's been doing lately.
Right.
Pretty meh, warmed over 5 Series.
I'll take meh and like, I don't hate it versus what are you doing? Please stop.
That can't be it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god, it looks like a Jetta from that
Yeah,
perspective.
okay, so
it literally looks like a Jetta.
It's worse.
This car looks like an N64
Why does it-
car.
Right. It
This
looks
can't
like
be
a
this can't be the one that just
No,
came
that's
out.
not.
This isn't. No, they just released the pictures like today.
Yeah, if you go to Car and Driver 2024 BMW. Oh wait, no, that's the i5. Is the i5?
I guess it's the i5 as well.
Okay, because I don't know their naming conventions because they changed everything.
Well, we fucking played ourselves. Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah, this car looks just
Still
like
looks
it's
like a
right
Jetta.
out of N64. And it looks aggressively mid.
Yeah, exactly. It's meh.
That's the best, right?
It's a hard meh, which
Yeah.
is better than they've been doing.
That looks like a Buick from the front, right? The Buicks.
It's got those classic
Also
views.
looks like a Mercedes
grill.
from the side.
So, anyways, I'm talking about this EV, right? It's the all-electric i5. Okay, they make an eDrive 40,
There it
Yeah.
is.
the ED-Rive 40.
Did you know the
ED.
battery pack
Ooh,
measures?
that's not good.
84.3 kilowatts.
that thing's ED. It rear-wheel drive, 335 horsepower, 295 torque,
definitely
which
not
is
making me
super
hot.
weak for an electric car, if I'm honest. 0 to 60 in 5.7. What a dog. And then they make the M60X drive, which is all-wheel drive. It's got the same 335 horsepower rear-wheel drive motor, but with a motor in the front making 257 horsepower, so it makes 592. 549 foot-pounds of torque until you hit the temporary boost that gets you 605. 0 to 60 in 3.7, which I think is still kind of weak for an electric car. But the actual like wild thing on this car is it's got the new crazy iDrive 8.5. So it gets BMW News version of Highway Assistant, which now functions hands-free like GM Super Cruise. It monitors driver's attention with the eye tracking, which allows you for the car to suggest lane changes when it wants to overtake or move out of the way. And the driver can confirm these actions purely by looking at the corresponding mirror.
What if they just hit the gas and turn the fucking wheel?
So it's like, hey, pal, you want to go left? You're like, what's over there? Boom, going
I
left.
don't want to.
Tesla.
What if you have somebody who's, got some eye discrepancies?
Oh,
home.
like the guy from the guy with the cross eyes from the Adam Sandler movie?
Exactly. Like that.
Whitey?
What?
Oh,
What?
no.
Whitey.
Not Whitey. I was thinking 8 Crazy Nights. Fucking Mr. Deeds.
Exactly. What's the guy's name?
That movie.
Crazy Eyes.
Crazy Eyes. Crazy Eyes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Right.
want to. How about the windshield wipers?
No such luck, my G.
No, not the
That's
Mercedes
total
windshield wipers.
bullshit.
Garbage.
You can play video
Garbage.
games on the infotainment systems.
Oh, wonderful.
Air console software, allowing you to use your phone as a controller. There are 20 launch titles. And this little baby's coming in October 2023. So get ready for a F5 series that switches lanes by itself.
With your eyes.
with
Switches
your
lanes
eyes.
with your eyes.
Eye switch.
Don't blink or you're fucking dead.
You get a
BMW.
I remember there was a kid in school that dated a girl, and when they broke up, he said, she never looked me in the eyes and told me she loved me. That was,
Wow.
I'll never forget that. That was a good one. That was his.
BMW has brought that horrific memory back to your life. Thanks a lot, BMW.
It wasn't me. I didn't.
Steve
date it.
Buscemi. That's what
Buscemi.
Oh,
Steve
that's his real
Buscemi.
name. Yeah,
Nick
the
R in the chat coming through.
the ugliest man alive.
yeah.
Steve Buscemi.
Somehow the most
Love that guy.
the most
Love him.
successful ugly
Love that
man in
guy.
history.
Ugly though, almost as ugly as Guilford Godfrey.
Oh,
That guy who talks like this.
Yeah.
face only a mother could
All right.
love.
R.I.P.
Oh yeah,
is
that's
he
right.
gone?
R.I.p.
He
Yeah,
passed
he's
away?
gone. Yeah.
Are you
Hate to
kidding?
see it.
I
Yeah,
heard
he's
Aretha
gone.
Franklin or someone just passed
Tina
away.
Turner.
Tina Turner.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Timmy Turner's sister.
Nope.
Okay.
Little Timmy. And then my final one is that the 2025 Vet ZR1 spy testing for the first time.
Ooh.
This bitch is going to be twin turbo. It had all the camo, super thick camo stuff. So they're thinking it's going to have some wild shit in the bodywork. So
Is it gonna
damn.
sound
God
like
bless.
that sound clip though?
no, I don't think this is flat plane crank.
Why did they release that sound clip then?
That was for the Z06, which is out right now.
Does it sound like that?
Yeah.
I never heard it. Fuck them.
Yes,
All right,
guys.
anyways,
I got some big news.
what do you got?
Huge news.
Huge.
Giant news. Phallic news.
Biggest news. Lots of news.
Oscar Mayer renames Wienermobile
Oh, this is bullshit.
come
This
on,
is
dude.
bullshit.
with something less penis-ish to the Frankmobile.
You mean the Frank was over the beans?
No
Stupid.
way.
It's still the same hot dog shaped rig, but now it's called the Frankmobile.
Were the beans over the Frank?
Beans over the
stuck
Frank.
in the zipper?
Never put the beans over the Franks. How do you get the beans stuck over the Franks? I just can we? It was fine. It was the
The
Wienermobile.
Wienermobile's
It was
hilarious.
perfectly fine. It was great.
They give out whistles if you catch it.
Right, you can blow the Wienermobile whistle.
Yeah. Now you have to blow the Frank whistle.
Frank,
Sounds worse.
it does sound worse. Not as good.
Rather blow wiener than a
Hey,
Frank.
go get Frank's whistle and blow.
Excuse me, sir. I also have another bit of news. New traffic light in Canada.
Can I not continue to be mad about the Frank mobile?
You can be mad forever.
All right.
New traffic light in Canada. This will make you mad too. Stays red for speeders in school zone.
How, for the rest of the
The,
day?
the Canadians.
Because I'll just fucking go.
I can't tell you how many times I've done that.
Just, you know
The
what? Fuck this
Canadian
light.
city of Brossard installed a new traffic light in a school zone that rewards safe driving. Many drivers approaching school, let's see, known as Fred or Food the, I'm not going to bother
Fuck
reading
that
that,
guy. Fuck him.
which translates as educational traffic calming light.
Dude, I'll tell you what. The lights in Italy work like that. If you speed up to them, they turn red. I remember going to Italy and getting to my uncle's house and be like, all the fucking lights in this town are red. He's like, yeah, because if you speed, they turn red.
Yeah,
The
but
late-
you never
Way.
sped in Italy.
No, certainly
No,
not.
absolutely not. The light stays red but
Certainly
turns
not.
green
Yeah, obviously.
when it
Plainly.
determines an approaching vehicle's speed is below the limit.
That is insane.
If a vehicle approaches above the speed limit, it will stay red, forcing the driver to slow down and even stop.
What about the person behind him that's doing the speed limit? Now they
Good
have
question.
To suffer
Now they
because
have to-
the
yeah.
idiot in the front of that. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It does say this type of traffic light is widely used in Europe, but is one of the first in North America. Brossard is testing Fred with a 90-day trial period on a 2-lane street in a suburban residential area before installing the light. The street had an average vehicle speed of 25 miles per hour, but since the trial started, speeds have dropped to 18.
Obviously, the guy in front of me in Italy was speeding.
Yeah, you weren't even driving.
I wasn't driving. I think it was driving itself.
What's keeping
changing
you?
lanes by itself.
Let's see. Other quick news. Michael Jordan takes delivery of a Hennessy Venom F5.
That's news.
Apparently.
I'm good, buddy.
Is it plain?
No, that's the orange one.
Oh, let me try the orange one. Let me try
Can't
it.
evolve.
Oh, it's good stuff. Great
Are you good? I
stuff.
thought you
Been a
still
little
had
while
one, so I didn't
tonight.
grab it. You good?
I have water over here.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay.
I'll take a water.
That's more 5 Series.
Diet?
Yeah. It
How
brings
is it
dude,
diet?
It's wild. It brings the heat.
It's soda. It's definitely not.
It's
so
diet
it's
soda.
seltzer.
It is, but it's not. Just drink it. If you don't like it, I'll drink it.
Out of your mouth.
Sparkling beverage.
It's a sparkling beverage.
Okay.
Yeah. It's,
Do you like
it's
orange drinks?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Little.
You're gonna love it.
Hammer
Little,
back,
yellow.
Daddy.
Different. I know guys just sell out.
Communities are telling ways to stop sending traffic through them.
Oh, fuck communities.
Small communities are tired of being used as detour routes. And to that, I say, go fuck yourself. Like,
Yeah.
traffic's traffic.
Move
live,
somewhere else.
You live on a fucking street. You don't want to have traffic? Buy a house with a long driveway.
Exactly. Pay for your own
What the
road.
fuck is up with these social justice warriors, bro?
Everything. Everything.
This fucking Carl got a job and he's like, I'm gonna make a traffic light that punishes bad boys. And then you got fucking this dickhead going, no, we don't want your traffic. Fuck you.
Did you hear what they do in California, I guess? People use Waze.
Yeah.
And they mark that there's an accident or whatever in front of their house so that people won't go through their neighborhood.
That's
Oh
actually
my
kind of smart
God.
too, but
If I'm honest, I've wazed in LA and been in like neighborhoods and been like, oh, this is why people are pissed. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a 15-mile-an-hour zone and the entire highway's getting off into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
don't live in LA.
Yeah, go somewhere else.
Fuck
Not my-
you.
Not my house, not my problem. That's what I always say.
You want to
Not
live
my
in a
chair.
convenient place?
This is good.
I
It's,
told
dude,
you.
it's ridiculous.
I had
Yeah.
one
changed
here.
my
I
life.
went and bought 3 packs of them, drank them in like a week.
That's really
You
good.
guys fucked with the non-diet stuff. Obviously not as good for you.
Yeah.
Is
Killer.
unbelievable.
Killer.
Take
32,
that, multiply it by 3.
It's better
32
than this.
grams of sugar
Same
in
one?
those.
Just, yeah, it'll rock your world.
32 grams of sugar in those. These only have 3.
Yeah, I mean 32. It's a big number.
The thing is, though, those are killer, but I'd rather have 10 of these.
Those are killer, but that is orange soda.
Because 10 of these is one of those, and if I could be honest, if I could have an ice cold one of these in a fucking camel pack,
Yeah, done.
your boy would be hydrated.
Yeah, no, I get you. Nothing. I just like.
I would breathe that, not air.
What else? Do we have any other celebrity car purchases?
Oh yeah,
Josh?
drunk Florida man arrested for hitting 171 miles an hour on a motorcycle.
Nice.
Harley?
Wow, while drunk.
Tell me it was a Harley.
While drunk.
Tell me it was a Harley.
Ooh,
Yo.
this is from Pete from the Drive.
Yo, he had 170 miles an hour while drunk.
On a bagger.
Yeah,
I'm
Florida man was
Bagger.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be.
Florida man was arrested for reckless driving, reckless conduct, and aggravated driving while intoxicated.
And he pulled over?
As previously mentioned, motorcycle helmets aren't
crazy.
required in the. Wow, this dude wasn't
course
even
not.
wearing a helmet. Although police did not
We
comment
don't
on
need
whether
the
ride-
government
oh, wait,
governing us.
You know what's crazy, though?
Doesn't
Have to
say
wear a
what
helmet?
kind of
Yeah, it's
bike.
bullshit.
They have gnarly bugs in Florida.
Yeah, did he not have a helmet on going 170 miles an hour?
It didn't specify if he did or not.
Oh, I can't imagine that's
A
possible.
bug hitting your face at 170 would feel like a 22 long rifle going right through the skull, right?
Yeah.
It would not be good. Yeah,
I mean, it would be
It'd
unplugged.
kill
I'd take
ya.
you off the
Because
bike.
just doing 65 on my bike and getting hit in the face with a
yeah,
bug.
like a June bug, like
Yeah.
a fucking beetle.
Imagine,
hurts.
imagine a Florida bug size of a bat.
Right. Or you could get
Take
hit
your
with a
head
bat.
clean off.
Could get hit with a bat, alligator. You're in Florida.
And he was hammered. He was going 170 on a motor.
171.
This story doesn't check out.
You-
This guy's been wrongfully accused.
That's almost as good as the guy who robbed a Wendy's with an alligator in
Did you
Florida.
see the man who lost his arm to an alligator
in
in
Florida?
Florida recently?
No.
I thought that happens every day.
Whole
happened?
ass
He-
arm.
He
The
lost
whole
his
arm.
Whole arm.
Chubbs?
That's what I said. It's real
all
life
in
chubs.
the
So apparently this gentleman was also inebriated. Apparently everybody's fucking drunk in Florida.
Yeah, of course, dude.
It
Yeah,
goes,
you go there to drink.
he's
God
at a
bless.
bar probably near the bayou, goes out back to smoke a cig, have
You
one
mean
of
a
those
swamp?
fucking rip one of those darts out back. And I guess he fell down a little bit of a gully into a river, pond, lake, whatever the fuck they have in Florida.
Once
Wet.
again, a swamp.
Swamp.
Yeah, they have wet.
And he goes in there,
Glade.
and an alligator was
Yeah,
present
Everglades.
and decided to remove his limb, I believe, from the elbow down completely.
Was he going 170 on a bike? He was hit by a gator.
Just- yeah.
If you were hit by a gator at 170 on a bike,
Tim Connor's going 197 on a bike, and it's hard to even hold on tucked down.
yeah, I could see
Tim
that.
Connors is a big man.
You're a big dude. To
That's
go
a
200.
That's
on
like
a
a
bike.
rail gun at that speed.
Don't give him 200.
What fucking bike were you riding?
He was trying.
Do
He
you
was
mean
trying, but
Dodge-
he didn't make it.
By bike, do you mean Dodge Viper?
Were you driving a Tron motorcycle?
What happened?
It's just like so
Anti-grav? Oh, it's one of the Star Wars bikes, speeder bike.
Yeah.
Had to be a
dude.
speeder bike.
Speedster.
If we get those in our lifetime,
Nope.
I would be so happy.
Uh-uh.
Life completed. We're getting them.
I'd prefer lightsabers.
I'd be
first.
like the
think they-
first fucking stormtrooper to hit the train. Like,
Disney just opened that ride, or they're making that ride.
Yeah.
The Tron ride.
Yeah.
oh,
There's
dude,
your
no,
chance.
pod racing.
Imagine doing pod racing on
Worst
mushrooms.
movie, best concept.
Worst movie, best worst movie, best concept. Best N64 game, Star Wars Pod Racer. Yo, hit me in the chat with an F if you remember.
Buddy. Wait, wasn't GoldenEye in 64?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, dude.
Back it
Come
up,
on,
back it up.
Back up. Like,
Best
fix that.
racing game. Ooh, a lot of wave race guys
Wave
gonna
Runner?
be mad.
Wave
Porsche
Runner?
Challenge,
Wave
dude.
race.
Porsche
Wave
Challenge.
race.
A lot of wave race guys gonna be mad. Star Wars Pod Racer better.
See, I never played that one.
It's
I never
so
played Star
good.
Wars Pod Racer.
You can lose the engine. The fucking thing starts flipping. The thing goes wow. It's
It does like an R2D2.
It's awesome.
Wasn't there Cruising the World for N64?
There
fucking
was,
bad.
yeah.
It's better.
There was.
He was on a CBR 954 RR.
Oh, that's a
Modded.
bike.
Yeah.
TCS has done 200 in EG Civic. It's pure death. that sounds fucking crazy.
Those bikes with the air shifters, so you don't even have to play the game. You just hold the throttle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's got to be a boost, I think, to have an air shifter.
Cigar in mouth. You know that guy. You know it was a bagger, and he had a cigar in his mouth.
How is it lit? At 170.
No, I think he's talking about the other guy. He's talking about the
Venturi
other guy.
effect.
Yeah, Venturi did.
He only pulled over.
bit of eddy current.
He only pulled over because he couldn't see. Because you know the ashes. He was like, this.
No, he only pulled over because he ran out of gas.
Bradbury says they just remastered GoldenEye and Pod Racers on console.
Which one?
Xbox has GoldenEye for sure.
Well,
Really?
I have it, yeah.
$199, your mother.
Big
you.
shout to your mother.
When did they do that though?
Like 2 months ago.
Why did I not know about this?
Oh, but you fucking suck. You were playing video games before the podcast. How
I'm
do you know?
fucking pissed.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a month you'll never get back.
I'm gonna fucking go and play slappers only, dude.
Just
you
stay
can
here tonight.
slap for some golden gun.
Remember you get
Oh
hit.
my! That's so fucking good. That's exactly the noise.
Dude, you remember
I can
that-
hear the noise.
Slaps only.
Dun,
Dude,
dun.
you know what bothered me though? You remember the noise on every map that would just be like, what was that? What was that noise?
I think that was
Rattler.
helicopter.
supposed to be background
Rattler.
like stuff.
yeah,
Rattler
but what?
thing.
Oh, dude,
There's a map in Florida.
we can't. Can we play music from that game?
No.
Yeah.
If you're listening right
We probably
now,
can't even afford to talk about it.
Okay, real quick, if you're listening right now, if you remember that game, just go listen to the song from the map Frigate. I'm telling you right now, it's the hardest fucking song in that game. I'll play it for you after. You're gonna.
The pause music was hard as hell.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I love the memes on that.
Oh, I love
But
that
listen,
too.
I'm telling you, go listen to Frigate. Whoever did the sound design on that game,
Yeah. Nailed it.
fucking blew it out.
Didn't
of the
get
water.
paid enough.
No, they didn't.
Didn't get paid enough. Want to talk all things Dan?
Yeah.
All motor
yeah,
All
Dan?
motor, all things, Dan.
Just Dan things.
Dan.
Going to get a water.
All right. As I said at the top of the show, Dan is here, and he is a man of many Honda talents. He's a gigantic fan of the brand. Diehard, if you will.
I don't know if I'd say Die Hard.
Would you?
I love Hondas. Yes.
You made a comment earlier. Would you shy away from the brand?
I don't like to.
Okay.
You like Toyota though?
I like Toyota trucks.
Oh yeah,
Toyota
liking other
trucks,
stuff. Yeah, for sure. But like
For me, for like personal fun,
personal
cars, yeah,
project
always.
car, like that's
I think the only thing that would make me shy away is a R32 GTR or some kind of Porsche.
yeah,
But realistically, no.
yeah.
I'll just keep dreaming about those things probably. And
You got Hondas to build.
yeah,
You're currently reassembling an NSX.
I just bought an NSX a couple weeks ago, or it arrived a couple weeks ago, and I stripped it down. I've had it for 2 weeks. It's stripped down, cleaned, and now I'm finally getting to put it back together.
Yeah.
Wait, also to real quick, because not many people know how meticulous you are. When you say cleaned, he's not talking about like wash and wax. You took the fender liners out. You cleaned them.
Yeah.
You took the taillights out and you cleaned.
I bought new taillights.
Okay, but you still.
the way I like to do it would be to buy everything brand new and replace everything at this point.
Yeah.
But since I want to enjoy this car for a little bit before I get that crazy, the plan is to enjoy it for at least a year and a half, and then maybe next winter start the replacing of stuff.
But you're meticulous. Like even the parts that you sell, you clean.
Yeah.
Everything.
I like it to be nice for
Yeah.
the next
But
person.
taillights out, sockets cleaned.
Yeah.
Pigtails cleaned. Name a part. If you touch
New
it,
harnesses.
you clean it. New harnesses.
It's
always.
easier to buy new most of the time, and
Yeah.
then just make some money back on the old stuff.
Yeah,
That's how
so-
I look at it.
But that's not. I'm just trying to. You don't want to sell like I'm just tinkering with it short because you'll even replace the bolts no matter what.
Yes.
Everything.
That or then get them
Seals, taillight seals, gaskets.
I have gaskets in my
That's
car
my
right
fucking
now.
guy,
They
dude.
just
I
came in.
know.
They just came in.
I know.
They just came in the gaskets. I'm excited about those.
So the NSX in particular, what's the model year, all that sort of stuff? Where did it, did you import it?
Yeah, 93 Honda NSX. Just came over from Japan.
Yep.
About a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
So imported. It was the first car that I've been able to purchase and import, I guess, by myself with help of friends.
Yep.
Some guidance. But
While you were over there,
we did that. We looked and stuff, but this had nothing to do with the trip.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We did go look at some cars over there, but
Yeah, I
this
remember you
wasn't
guys
one of
talking about that. I was going to say this wasn't one that came out of that.
No, this car came from auction. I had hired someone, Midori Works Japan, on Instagram. Kind of hired him or whatever. He charges and he'll look for cars for you if you're serious and put like a down payment or something.
Yep.
And he'll go out and find you what you want.
So-
he was awesome.
I was going to say, realistically, if you didn't have the car purchased while you were here last time,
I didn't. It was February. I actually bought the car February 26th. February 24th, I think, is when he bought the car.
Yep.
And then I purchased it on the 26th or the 27th, wired the money over.
which is pretty fast to get it stateside now, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So he originally, it was cool. He told me, listen, right now at the beginning of the year, it takes a little longer to get the car on the boat. So be prepared to wait like 6 weeks possibly.
Yep.
Before we get a date for shipping. And then once we get a date, it's about 3 weeks from Japan to New York.
Yep.
So, and he
That's not terrible.
overpromised under delivered. No.
Opposite.
Depends how to
Under-
Under promise,
over delivered.
over
Yes.
delivered.
Yeah.
Yes. So it ended up being 3 weeks and we got a date.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
it was a
that's
month
awesome.
early. I was really excited. Yeah.
So were you quite apprehensive about that? This being the first time? Sounds like he was great to work with.
He was great to work with. Had a lot of people that had dealt with him that I had spoke to.
Mm-hmm.
Team Free Spirit, Luke. He
Yeah.
had recommended him, and it's still kind of weird, not knowing the person, sending them the money.
Right, so
you know,
yeah,
it's a,
yeah.
It's a lot of money to send somebody, but no, he had a good reputation, and he was great, and he was great to deal with.
Yeah, just made it happen.
Yeah.
So now you got it in your possession.
Yep.
There's a couple photos on your Instagram of it on jack stands, wheels off.
Yep. Just
Everything's doing the
been
whole
out.
cleaning.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, stripped it, pressure washed underneath, everything underneath. I had everything washed and cleaned, so it's still not perfect, but it's much cleaner, and it should be good to go.
Do you have to do any maintenance to it at all?
I'm gonna do I ordered all the time belt stuff service. Yep, I'll do that.
Yep.
As soon as it comes in, get that done. The clutch, the car has 40,000 miles on it, so clutch feels fine. I'm gonna leave that for now and see where it goes.
What do those things have for problematic components?
Everything.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah. They everything kind of. I mean, they're
Just because they're so
I hate
old?
to say it, but people are like, "Oh yeah, it's an old car. It's a 30-year-old car." But I don't know. For me personally, it was kind of disappointing when I bought my first one,
Mhm.
even though my first one had 200,000 miles on it. Just like everything on these cars, after you start talking to other NSX owners, like, "Oh yeah, I replaced that already. Oh yeah, I did that too." Like when I say everything, it's like everything except
Right, just
the motor.
all sorts of components
Everything,
that can
yeah.
fail.
Radio, speakers, antennas, I could keep going.
Oh,
There's
jeez. Like
the
creature
climate
comforts,
control
too. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know if it was like the soldering and stuff that they did back then or what, but
Yep.
like every electrical component,
I was gonna
the
say-
ABS unit, the power steering unit was electrical that they did on that car.
Could have been,
that went bad.
think back that long ago, just in the process of manufacturing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just could be anything.
Yeah. So,
Like-
but I guess on the pro side of it, it's such a fun car to drive.
So, okay.
And it's amazing to look at. Just looking at it.
Oh,
it's
it's
just
wild
so
looking.
cool,
It's
you know?
right. The fact that it's, like you said, pushing 30 years old, the fact that it doesn't look out of place.
No, it
in
looks
our-
like a new car.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You look at it. It's awesome and fun to drive. Really fun to drive.
Yep. So that is one of a handful of cars you have.
Yeah.
What else do you have?
I have a 96 Honda Integra
Yep.
Type R, and then I have a 97 Honda Civic Type R. That's the collection, I call it. The Honda, I always dreamed of having like the Honda Hall collection when you
Yep.
walk in and you see the NSX-R, the Civic Type R, and the Integra Type R all together.
Yep.
I don't know. I got that stuck in my head a long time ago, and I just always like aim for that.
Are you going to do NSXR parts?
I have them already.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't tell him about the Godspec car that you have.
Which one?
You know the one.
What, my 99? The red one? What?
The Daily.
My Fit? Yeah. I've got a Fit also, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but those are
I
my
didn't
three
know.
No, yeah, I know, but
I've
the
got an
Fit,
09
though.
Fit
Yep.
Sport. That thing's awesome. It's a
White.
good daily.
Yep.
White, yeah. Everything I own is white except,
What color
I-
interior? Black?
yep,
6-speed?
5-speed.
5-speed? Sorry.
Yep.
Godspec.
Great car.
Everything he
Awesome
has,
car.
Godspec. Hate him.
I average like 40 miles per gallon in that thing. It's great. That's a good daily.
Yeah, it's like perfect.
Yeah. I like my 99 Civic better, though.
Yeah?
Which
I
you
love
said
the
that's
EK.
red.
That one's the only one that's every car we own is white except the
Yep.
red Civic.
Right. Was that the one, let's see, 99, where they had their like two primary colors were also that blue and then the red?
No, it was silver. Well, you saw a lot. It's a hatchback, so it was a lot
Okay,
of silver,
okay.
silver, red, black. White was super rare.
Okay, so 99, right. that is-
White was dumb rare.
because they had the
Canadian only, I think.
that like
No, they had
Did-
American.
They did?
Yeah, a lot of automatics.
that's one that has that like Sprite colored green as well.
Midori
is it that,
green.
Is
The
that
Midori was
mono? Okay.
96, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be one. They also had
97. 96,
dark
97.
amethyst pearl.
Yes, that was
DAP.
DAP.
Yeah.
that was-
Ooh.
But
Hot
the
color.
EK is by far.
It's my favorite chassis.
I hate
so-
to say it on here, but the EK is by far my favorite all around
Yeah.
car that I think Honda made.
I'm gonna get another hatchback,
All around.
dude.
Is
Yeah,
it
And I mean like
just from
daily drive it,
great as is?
everything.
No blind spots.
The Type R was
Best
the only thing
hatchback.
the Type R lacked. The Civic Type R, the EK one, was just a little bit more power. And
Yeah.
would my opinion would have. I haven't driven an NSX-R.
Yeah.
But and I haven't tracked this one yet. But that EK is just such a fun car. It's easy to drive. It's fun. It's got good space in it if you were going to drive it every day. You
Yeah.
know, it's just
Is there any car you don't track?
no. I'll track it all.
Which is awesome.
care.
Just like
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll-
To have
going back to what we were talking about, we bought my wife a 4Runner and we take that in the woods every once in a while with the kids,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. For me,
Also
it's like
white.
you gotta you gotta use them.
The fact that you're so meticulous, but then at the same time, like, yeah, I'm going to use it.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
but-
a showpiece, especially everyone's like, oh, Dan's stuff is so clean. They're not perfect. They're far from perfect.
Mhm.
They're clean, sure, but it's not perfect. So why not?
Why
why
treat-
pretend it is and
Right.
why treat it like it's perfect?
Do you
know?
still not hose the Integra?
So
Did you break it?
after I did the restoration on the car, for a long time, I would only use distilled water on that car in a bucket, buy 3 to 5 gallons of distilled water
Yeah.
and just like sponge bath the car. And,
Wouldn't spray with a hose. Dude.
No, no,
Drive
no,
me nuts.
No. And so recently I did the foam cannon with it and hosed it down. It pained me to do it, but yeah. Only, and the reason why for that car, we did a restoration on that, panels,
Yeah.
everything. And we seam sealed it ourselves. And part of me, I didn't care for the seam sealing part, and I didn't really want to seam seal it, but we did. And I've always been like, how well did we seam seal it? You just-
Questioning, right.
Yeah, so you just don't. I don't. Why make them
he says panels, quarters,
We did
trunk.
everything. Trunk pan,
roof.
Yeah. My buddy did the trunk pan for me, the roof skin, the entire roof,
Yep.
both quarter panels, the rear panel. Everything is brand new on that car.
And what's
OEM Honda.
what's in it for a motor?
Stock motor.
Stock motor.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
The EK is still no matter what is it. That's your favorite chassis to start with, but do you have a favorite one that you own?
My Integra will always be my favorite.
Okay.
That's my I call it my bucket list car. I hit all the tracks first with that one.
Yep.
Is that is the same car that you drove all over the place with,
I've
right?
been to California with that car.
Oh, no kidding.
Nashville, Florida.
Before he restored it.
Yeah.
Right.
That car, I mean, I probably have, if I had to take a guess, between 175 to 225,000 miles on that car myself. You know, that car's been, I daily drove that car for 3.5, 4 years, every day to work, to everywhere. It's been cross country.
I forgot that
It's
you
been to
did that.
Ohio many times. It's been to Florida many times. We did Tennessee, Nashville with that car. We've done everywhere.
Why do you think you got into Hondas?
I know why I got. My dad was a muscle car guy and a Mustang, and then Gran Turismo came out, and I started playing that, and I remember having the Mustang in that game, and then I bought a Honda Prelude, like a '99 Prelude in there.
Yep.
And that was like, oh,
Was it like a SH model?
Yeah. And or it might have been a Type S model.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need a Prelude. And then one day I was just racing and I won a car. You go to your garage and there it was, Spoon Integra Type R. And it had the black, I thought it was black hood at the time, I was 14.
Yeah.
So black hood, black wheels, and it was just white. It was champ white. And I was like, and it said Spoon on the back. And I was like, this thing looks cool. Like I like this car. And then that was it.
Then
I was buying every Spoon car in the game, and just from there on, everything was about Spoon.
How cool Gran Turismo back then
To do
as a game development company was like this small indie Honda racing team.
They did a lot of. I was just watching Roof.
Yeah.
They did. It wasn't for them. I mean,
Yeah.
Gran Turismo. A lot of small companies, those shops.
It's
would've
crazy,
not-
right? A game a console that wasn't out, a game that was never out, to put the effort to go find those companies.
Remember, they couldn't.
Wild.
They did Roof because they couldn't get Porsche.
Right.
They said no because
Right.
Porsche had its own terrible game called Porsche Challenge. Which
Yeah.
I remember we used to
They did
race
that to
like a
Forza
salt shaker
too.
versus a pepper shaker. Just hold green and it would just go around.
So it was because of
Roof
Gran
was
Turismo,
incredible.
You know?
That's
So-
awesome.
Spoon.
It's just a natural, like your own type of thing. It wasn't influenced. It just
That was it. It was
happened
before I
naturally.
even had a license. You know. It was just,
Yeah.
I
And
needed
then-
a funny part about Gran Turismo, and you fast forward to, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years ago, I was talking to Jamoda-san in California, and I said to him, because Gran Turismo, if you remember, the Integra Type R and Gran Turismo did not have a Type R wing on it. It was wingless.
yeah.
So my whole life, I was like, do I go wingless or do I leave the wing on? Because Spoon didn't have the wing in the game, but you go online and they have the wing on the car. So I meet Jamoto-san, and I said to him, can I ask you something? He says, yeah. I says, I have a question. In Gran Turismo, you guys never had a Type R wing on the car. And he looked at me and laughed at me. And he said something to somebody else. And then he says, yeah. He says, no one has ever mentioned that. And I said, why did you guys not have the wing? Well, when they did Gran Turismo, the game,
Mm-hmm.
they came out, and for audio, they hooked up all their jig or rig in the back of the car, and they took the car on the track and did whatever, right, for video and whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the next day they came out to shoot the car for the game, the pictures, and they didn't have enough time to put the wing back on the car. So
way.
the
That's
car was
crazy.
The car was shot without a wing
As
because
is.
And
they
the
didn't-
dumb game
they just didn't-
developers are like,
and so my whole life I was like questioning, what do I
Why?
do? What do I
Right.
do? What do I do? And it's something so stupid as that.
just
But
like
it's
a
hilarious.
non-car,
Yeah.
a non-car
That's like
guy
the coolest
game
trivia
developer.
thing ever.
Isn't it?
That's
it was,
super
it was,
cool.
I thought that was so funny and neat at the same time. I was like, man, my whole life
That's so cool.
I've been
Wondering why there's no
Yeah.
wing on this car.
Yeah.
That's so
That's
funny,
so
and that the
cool.
dude even knew. Like he was like, "I'm so
He knew.
happy. I'm
Yeah.
so happy somebody." And because of Danny, because your brother was into Hondas early because he
Yeah.
got the EF.
Yeah, me and my mom split that car for him for his 16th birthday.
And because of you and because of him, and Grady, because of you,
Yeah.
because
Me, 'cause
Martha's
of me?
Dairy. There's no way that Grady bought a Civic just on his own.
I don't know. Civics were popular back then,
Mm.
so
I don't know,
I don't wanna
dude.
take credit
I
for
think
that.
you started a Honda boom in our town. I always wanted one because of Joel's EF.
yeah.
So by proxy, you.
Yeah, I made him get rid of slipstreams for that.
And
And I think we had CX
Strong
wheels
wheel.
on that car too.
yeah, and they look sick.
White ones. They look like ITR wheels. Yeah,
Yeah, the fisheye lens of it on Ham and Asset.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's why. And then I bought a shitty CRX, and then a shitty EF, and then a shitty EK, and it was just that was it.
Started your Honda journey.
Yep.
Here you are with the
You've
E36
taken-
with a Mustang
Bastard.
motor.
Yeah.
You've taken that Integra Type R all over the place, track wise.
Yeah, so that's like I said, it's my bucket list car. So my goal in my life is to just travel around the United States with that car and my family, and just try to get all the tracks that I'm interested in. Or,
Yep.
I mean, realistically, every single track would be cool, but there's a lot of crappy tracks out there.
Right,
So,
There's some-
right
what-
now I've been hitting the top best tracks
Bucket list tracks.
in the country.
Yeah.
yeah.
What are some that you've hit?
Laguna Seca.
Mm-hmm.
We did that together. He came with me for that one.
Nice.
I've done Sebring.
Which is a wild one to check off in your own
That was
car.
my first. So that was the first car I wanted to do with that car after the restoration. That
Yep.
was I said after the restoration, the first track I'm going to hit is Laguna Seca, because that's always been Gran Turismo.
Yep.
That was the one.
I know we briefly talked about it out there, but I'm jealous that I didn't get to see this happen, because if I were to be able, if you had a YouTube and watch that happen,
Yep.
it would be one of the best
I have video
series
of it.
going. Like,
It's from behind a fence. I didn't know I had to figure out media stuff at that point in my video career.
Yeah.
You have a lot of footage I never got.
I have it all still. I didn't
We
delete
need to
it.
do something with that.
It'd
That'd
be cool.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll even help you just kind of piece it together and edit it and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
because
I'll
it'd
give
just
it to
be
you if
cool
you
to
want.
see, the restoration, the why. I like things with a story.
Oh, I don't have any of the restoration.
No, it's
Laguna.
fine. But I'm sure he's got pictures and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like, just to see that story, and then, oh yeah, we got to drive it, 3,000 miles away, and then I'm going to track it.
Yeah.
That's
It was
a
amazing.
wild thing to
That
do.
was a crazy trip.
It was an awesome trip.
I
You
slept a
the
lot
whole
of it.
way out
Yeah, I
there,
know.
but he was supposed to drive out and help me, and then
Here's
he ends
the
up,
deal.
He ends up having a panic
Oh,
attack
God.
in
No, 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 no,
Indiana because we went through a construction zone, and the Jersey barriers were so tight.
Yep.
And I just floored it and go through them, because if you slow down and you start worrying and looking in your mirrors, that's when you start swaying.
right.
So I just go through them.
Yeah.
He was like, Dan, I'm sorry, I cannot drive the
It was
car."
like in the middle of the night, and we were somewhere near Vale on the way home, I think.
I drove 36 hours straight.
Straight.
Holy
home from,
shit.
From
I felt so
Breckenridge.
bad. He's like, I'm really tired. Do you want to drive? I was like, Dan, this truck is worth more than my life. The trailer is more life, and then the car can't afford the car either. What if I crash all three?
Yeah.
You sound like a useful companion on this trip.
I was gonna say,
Hey,
see,
we had fun though. We did. We
We
had
had
fun, but, like,
good times.
If
That's the
I,
least we could have done, you
dude,
know?
what if God forbid the car got destroyed? Bucket list gone. It's over.
Now we just find another.
Yeah,
do it
okay,
again.
all right.
Just don't buckle up.
Then
you're
forever
out.
until the day I die, I'd be like, oh, dude, you're the guy who crashed all Danny shit. Nice. I'd be like, thanks, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, Laguna, Sebring,
yep.
Daytona International has been done. Watkins Glen. I've done all the local, most of the local Lime Rock, Palmer, New Jersey Motorsports Park, both their VIR I've done.
Maple Valley, dude?
Canaan?
No, I haven't done. I haven't done any of the New Hampshire tracks
Cannon's
yet.
fun.
They're not really, top on that list yet. But I do want to get out there.
Yep.
Thompson?
I've done Thompson many times. Yeah,
Thompson's fun.
that was a shakedown actually before I went to Laguna.
Was it really?
I
Oh,
used
that's
it as
fun
a
track.
shakedown.
Yeah.
I've done it many times before that, but before
Yeah, to shake down that car for that.
before
Thompson?
we trailered it out.
Thompson seems like a fun track to drive.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Lime Rock, too, the fucking down the big swoopy under the.
Lime Rock's great. I love Lime Rock. That's like home.
Yeah. Oh shit! I just lost my train of thought.
It's all right.
Oh, what's the next one you're targeting on your list? Do you have one at the
Road
moment?
Atlanta.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm hoping to do that this year at some point.
Yeah.
That was on the list last year, but the NSX kind of set me back on.
Yeah.
On, I didn't know when it was coming. I didn't
good
know when I
reason
was
to-
buying one. So
Yeah.
I was supposed to. I was aiming for May, the beginning of May, to do Road Atlanta, and the whole car thing came up. So
Are these just like SCCA track nights that you're trying
I
to
do
time out?
track night in America usually. Like for California, we did SF something
Yeah.
down in
Whatever they're. Yeah.
Sebring. I ended up doing Chin. I've done NASA before. I've done Emera. I've done them all. You know, like just. But track night's nice. It's cheap. It's I tell everyone it's 3 sessions, 1 hour on the track. I'm not looking to beat the crap out of the car. I've already blown a motor in the car before. Like I just want to go try the track, have fun.
Yep.
I don't feel the need to spend $500-$600 on a track day or 2 track days back to back. That's not what I'm looking to do. I'm not looking to break records or anything. I just want to really get out there and
Enjoy it.
enjoy the car and kind of preserve it too. I'm not trying to beat it up. I mean, I've
Not looking to break a time and,
I've broke
and put it into a
wheels.
wall.
I just blew a damper at Watkins Glen. Was tough on the car, really tough on the car.
Ball joints.
Ball joints, wheel bearings, everything. I just refreshed everything again since I started or since the restoration. So the whole car should be good to go again. So,
is there any when you finish the NSX? Is it always going to be the Integra?
always first.
Okay.
So every track I go to, the vision is first time to the track, the Integra goes.
Yep.
Second time to the track, the Civic will go, and then the NSX will go if I go back.
However it plays out.
Yeah.
You seem like you have a plan, and that's the plan.
Yeah.
You're sticking to the plan, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. I might end up doing a couple more track days. I think there's like 5 or 7 more tracks that I really want to do with the Integra, and I after this walk-in,
that's a pretty
trip,
significant list of remaining.
I thought I might just retire from the track. You know, it's I don't want to beat it up too much. I've really it's Watkins Glen was an eye opener. That one really.
Yep.
Yeah, you feel better
everything.
off beating the shit out of the Civic.
I'd feel better beating the shit out of the NSX, I think. But the
Yeah.
problem with the NSX is the parts are just kind of expensive. So
Yeah.
I think the Civic would be the cheapest one to track, the easiest to replace stuff. You know,
Yeah.
that 4x114, the hubs on that car, that the Integra Type R, like I think there was 9 left in Japan when I ordered the other 2 that I just got. So yeah, so now I got to start thinking about other ways to keep those parts.
What do you, I mean, as a enthusiast, what are you guys doing, or is anybody doing? Like, parts are going to be gone at some point.
Yeah.
Is it just work with a machine shop and try to do that sort of
So
stuff?
I've talked to a couple people, couple different options. You know, obviously take a 4x100 and re-drill it out to 4x114, so you can keep that. Bear.
I was going to say NDI.
Yeah, NDI, they make some. So I even thought about reaching out to them if I couldn't find and just start making, having them made.
That's the good thing. Like stuff like that, metal components can be made.
Yeah.
When
I restored that car, all the body panels were like one of the last.
Yep.
Like if not the last.
I was going to say, right. The body panels are going to be tough.
Yeah.
Or I picture just, switches or, a blinker stock or.
That kind of stuff. Yeah. Luckily there was a lot of it is interchangeable with either American Car or a lower grade.
So you
model.
almost have double the inventory.
Yeah. So,
but again, yeah.
So that's not too bad.
Yep.
There's only a couple things that I worry about, but
what has been your favorite track so far?
Laguna Seca.
Okay.
Yeah. Lime Rock is again like home to me. So
yeah.
I love Lime Rock.
But I mean
Laguna Seca and VIR. I felt like VIR was that same good feeling Laguna Seca had. It was long. It had the what do they call it at VIR? The
Laguna Seca is massive.
the drop. What they call it, the roller coaster. I think.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That's a fun. It's challenging. The uphill S's at VIR were freaking awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, but Laguna's
Is
just, it's
VIR
just-
is
Laguna
un-
hit home. Like, like again, going back to being a kid
Laguna's
playing Laguna.
right, a picturesque.
Yeah. It's nothing like the video games though.
No.
It feels in the video game it feels so tight, like narrow.
Yeah.
In real life it's wide. It's like, I don't know, just something about it. It was cool.
We may or may not have walked the track at like, sounds super fucking. It was like sun setting, So
Yeah, it was
The
romantic.
ideal.
it was romantic. It was a
Oh
romantic
wait,
track.
that's when you guys kissed.
Yeah, that's
right?
when we kissed,
That's-
yeah.
I had to shush him because he was getting loud, and I was like, dude,
We're sneaking.
You ruining the moment.
We walked up like the big,
the corkscrew.
the corkscrew. Dude, it's steep.
Oh yeah, that elevation change
must be
is
so
wild.
sick.
I
It's
forgot
wild.
what's it. It's compared to like 2 stories or 3.
know.
I forgot what it is.
Probably 4, dude.
I don't know, but
It's
you know
tall.
what? When I got to VIR, when I pulled into the paddock there, the roller coaster, it looks super high. I don't know how high the elevation is, but it's. I mean, even Lime Rock. Remember when we did the photo shoot for Super Street?
Yeah.
we got to do
That
a
hill's
photo
big,
shoot
too.
at for Super Street, and that was cool. The downhill, but
Even-
Laguna's cool.
Yeah,
It
but
was
Laguna after like the Wild S where you go straight and then up and around the back,
Cool. Yep.
that's a big elevation too.
Yeah.
Like it feels
Yeah.
like a hill.
as you're
Yeah.
like a
climbing.
big hill climb, yeah.
Yeah, where I broke the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was cool about Laguna too, it was just it was a nice track event. We ended up camping on turn 6.
Oh, that's cool.
Which
Yeah, it
was
was
really cool.
It was
above.
fucking
Yeah, it was very
freezing,
cold.
dude.
Very cold.
Well, hot as hell in the day. It was like the desert.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the sun goes away.
And then as
that's
soon
that.
as the sun went away, it was like -5.
Yeah.
And then our buddy Brandon was like, "Oh, I brought all this fancy camping gear. I had to sleep in just underwear. I was so hot."
Yeah, that's when I learned that how good what's it called?
Thermodynamics.
you can have
the,
these mittens. We get 2 pairs.
No, the sleeping bags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A
I was on
proper
a
sleeping
cot.
bag.
By the way, you want to fully wrap your body in a blanket on a cot because then the air gets under you. Freezing. Figured that out halfway through the night.
Buddy.
Woke up, dick black as it was just falling off.
Dan
Just
bought
trying
the
to be on the
last
floor.
ITR quarter panel. Yeah, I actually. So there was only on one side. I think it was the right side quarter panel. I bought the last one. It came in right, and there was a ding in it.
Oh,
And so he called Vintage Honda and tried to see if there was any more left, and they ended up having one last one left.
oh, you bought the
So they
last
sent-
2.
The last one.
I didn't because I'm not a baller like that, but it did. Yeah, so I ended up getting the second to last, the last good one left.
No
there was
way.
one, yeah, and I think the trunk pan I got was the last one also.
Den Patrol could have got that right out.
Pop that baby right out.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah,
He's a-
actually, you're right. You're right.
Wizard.
Is it safe to say your favorite aftermarket company is Spoon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Uh,
I would call that an OEM company for Dan at this point.
In my eyes, that's the only.
It's the
aftermarket-
only company. Yeah.
That's the only
So-
aftermarket.
and to be fair, I think I already kind of know that essentially derived from Gran Turismo as well because it was in the game.
Yep. All
Which-
because of that game.
which
That
is
game
wild.
Ruined my life.
It's like
$205 for PlayStation 2 with Gran Turismo. What was it? Gran Turismo 2?
Yeah.
Remember that? That was a little bundle package. Yeah.
yeah.
That was my first paycheck I got when I was 14 years old. I bought that package.
And now you pay $204 for one spark plug.
Yeah.
Wait, what plugs do you run?
No, I run
No.
to Educase.
No, yeah. He
Okay.
run,
4644.
but Dan's thing
He
is he
knows.
runs everything that the Spoon race cars run, unless it's crazy.
No, I try to not run their wear items.
Yeah. Right, because
So-
they're
Spoon pads.
they're expensive, but also because I know I'm just gonna blow through them, or I expect to maintain the car, so I don't. It just doesn't make sense. I don't have that kind of money. To
Yeah,
do that.
yeah,
You know, like the
just-
brake pads, I love because they work really nice. I found that they worked well. They lasted a long time, so I didn't mind doing that. But like clutch and
Yeah.
spark plugs, the spark plugs are discontinued. I do have a set of brand new ones though
I know.
in my collection.
And so many steering wheels.
Steering wheels, but I try not to run the wear and tear items.
Yep. What is your favorite part? You said so many steering
I
wheels. Yeah, or not necessarily favorite part that you own. We can get to that one. part to collect? Like, Shook mentioned the steering wheels in particular. Are those just a good one that, you like to get those or?
The clusters.
Okay.
Spoon
Oh my
clusters are
God.
like,
Didn't you have
That's
like
cool.
3 or 4 at one point?
I had two
2?
DC2 ones. Now, yeah.
They're like
Back
gold.
then they were cheaper.
It's like
I-
Ganador stock.
You know,
So I was gonna. What sets apart the spoon ones versus an OEM cluster?
So the
They look
spoon
way
ones look,
different.
yeah, they look way different. They
Okay.
changed the red line. They changed the speedometer. How many
Yeah.
kilometers you can go to.
Yeah.
Cool colors.
Just I was gonna
yeah,
say,
the
just like
colors.
most.
On the NSX though, all they did was just put spoon on it and changed. I mean, that was the earlier, when Spoon first started doing clusters. So they were just changing the speedo.
Yeah.
So back then, so that was the only difference on that one. There's no color changing or, it's pretty plain Jane, but it's
But
super badass and I think pretty rare.
back, when I was like heavily into Civics, like even 2014, they were like current Ganador stonks.
Yep. Which is insane.
Dead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how much a spoon cluster is now.
I enjoy the
So
meme.
they're going for about $5,000 to $10,000 depending on which
Holy
one.
Jesus
shit.
Christ!
Yeah, depending on which one you have. I mean, but like when I first bought my first one, and that's a whole story, but someone was going through some tough times and he had one
Yeah.
and I think he wanted $1,000 or something, and I was like, dude, I literally have like $600 I could spend on one, and he's like, sure, and I was like, it was
Done deal.
Right.
It was like hitting the lotto for me. So I was at Wawa, literally took out the $600 out of my bank account, handed him over, and there was my first spoon cluster, So that was cool. 600 was one. I think I bought 2 other ones for $1,200 a piece back then. Now they're, like I said, if you can get one for $4,500 or $5,000, that's pretty.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's for the DC2 one. The EK9 one goes for even more. That one's, I would say, roughly 55, closer to 7,000.
Yeah.
For that one, 8,000.
Are those your favorite parts, or do you have, like I said, as we kind of said before?
So for me, I would say the clusters and the Gen 1 steering wheels,
Yeah.
the Gen 1 buttons are kind of the ones that you hold and look at the most, and they're really cool. I've got spoon bucket seats in the cars, so those are really nice because they're Gen 1s also, or the later, earlier models. So those are kind of nice to have. But I think the coolest part that I own that I would associate with Spoon are the dashes in both my the DC2 and the EK9, because Ichi Shima, he actually sat in them and in the cars and signed them for me. So that to me is really
Right, that's
cool,
a
special.
real- yeah.
I always compare him or say he's kind of the Carroll Shelby of Honda or of that world. He kind of did kind of the same thing Shelby did, build race cars and work with,
He ain't
with
cheap,
Honda. And so I always, back then I was like, man, how cool would it be to get him to sit in my car and sign my dash? Like that would be, it's kind of, again, what Shelby used to do. Is sign people's
Right.
dashes.
Yeah,
So,
just being.
yeah. So I got him to sign my dash in my DC2, and then,
How did that happen?
it's funny because I don't like going to car shows much.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up going to a
Honda Fest. Honda Day.
Honda Day in New Jersey.
Before they had to change it to H Day.
Yep. And so he was there, and I went up to Aaron from Go Tuning, Spoon USA, and I was like, hey, do you think there's any way I can get him to sign my dash? And yeah, sure. He came over, sat in the car, signed the dash. That was a cool moment.
That's super cool.
Yeah. And then so fast forward, I got the EK9, and then I was like, I got to get the EK9 signed now, I can't not have him sign that dash. So I reached out to Aaron again, and I said, hey, listen, like this was after COVID. I said, whenever he's in the country again,
I'll go to him.
Let me know where. I'll take the car to him, and I just want to get the dash signed. So that was cool because that car got signed at his last official retirement race at the 25 hour of Thunder Hill.
Yep.
So that was a really cool special moment. He did that during we ended up getting to help on the team, and so he did that on practice day.
Oh,
He
that's
came over
awesome.
and he joking around, and he's like, gift for me, the car,
Right,
like-
right. So I was going to ask,
Yeah, yeah.
was he enthusiastic with the car and cars and just seeing them? And
I think so. It's kind of hard because he speaks English.
There's
but
a bit of-
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
But we were laughing and joking, and he was just signing everything, and Aaron's like, have him sign everything, and I'm like, I felt bad bothering him.
Yeah,
during
yeah.
track practice, and,
Yep.
and not that he
Like,
was
well, I
out
brought
there,
these
but
6 Gen 1 steering wheels. You
Yeah.
think that would be fine?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy.
Got a couple
But
clusters.
he just starts randomly signing, the valve cover, and he signed the back of my shirt. I was wearing the Spoon race shirt. He starts signing the back. He's just
You're like,
it was
great. Now I can't watch this.
no, it's never been
It's
washed
getting
since.
framed.
I was going to say, right, it's got to
Didn't
open a frame.
didn't Aaron also tag your radiator support when we were at
So
Spoon
yeah,
USA?
Aaron, yeah. When we went out to Laguna, Aaron, I had a Type 1 sticker that's kind of very popular, expensive in the Spoon collection world.
Mm-hmm.
So I put one on. It's just a service
Service
sticker.
tag.
Yeah. So I had him write the
Because
you
he's
know,
an official Spoon employee.
Yeah.
yeah. So I had him. Yeah, he
Filled
owns
it out.
Spoon. Yeah. So I had him fill it out for me there. I thought that was cool having him do it because
Genuine.
he's been great.
We
There's
got to see the Spoon headquarters and
Aaron and Tommy or Tristan,
The
they're
fit.
just awesome.
There's
Great
quite
guys.
I don't know if there's, how do I explain this? There's like a bigger aftermarket company with the lore. Unless I just don't know about them.
HKS.
Yeah,
Any
HKS,
of-
right?
Yeah,
I'm a big HKS guy. If I was a Nissan guy,
Any
Yeah.
of those like all those guys competed against each other. Was the top secret?
top secret. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all.
There was like
Just
all
mega,
the
mega
all the
Japanese tuning houses.
Yeah, there was like all the underground clubs
cool.
that
Vale
before there were
Side.
parts sales, they were like clubs. I think
Yeah.
that
a
ran.
bunch of them are Midnight Club guys.
Yeah, and so like HKS is probably has a tight lore.
If
But
I was,
Right, 'cause
if
there's
I
a
had
lot of-
32, I
Yeah,
told
HKS
Pete
is
the other
like-
day I would HKS the hell out of it.
I was gonna say,
everything HKS.
Nissan, everything. Yeah.
Just because there's a lot of crazy small parts that you don't think are crazy money that are HKS.
Yeah.
I
And
think
it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Civic just has a lot of like cool, or Honda rather has like a lot of cool. There's two very different cultures.
I was just gonna say there's the hidden subculture closer to the real JDM stuff is way cooler than the hot boy crap you
Spoon
generally
is like
would see.
The shit that
God
you're-
level Honda stuff though.
Yeah, but then
That-
you have
that
like
and-
June.
Yeah, June.
Yeah, but June kind of phased out. It seems like they
Yep.
never, they did a lot of stuff back then, but they didn't.
That's
they,
what I'm talking.
they
Golden
never
era.
came back. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have that following.
I mean, HCAS is pretty accessible. It still is some of it. Like they're still pressing out parts. They're making all new stuff, and they're just a giant ass company. I think HKS. I don't know if Spoon's that big.
I guess what I fall into is the obsession with the company, and then they call them, I guess, catalog cars. So you just try to get everything from the catalog and
that's
just
so
build
sick.
a catalog car.
Yep.
The idea of mixing and matching parts, you not
you
my
won't.
style. So
Yeah.
Like you respect other brands.
oh yeah, sure,
But just not on that car.
Yeah, Mugen stuff is
It's cool.
I love their stuff, but again,
It's a Spoon car.
I'd have to have a
Mugen car.
catalog car. I
Yeah.
don't know why it's in my head that way. It just matches. It looks right. It
Yeah, but it makes sense because imagine having a bunch of Spoon shit on in Mugen shit, and then like two different places
Yeah.
when you could just put it all where it belongs.
But Spoon's like the total package, right? Spoon does the engine stuff. They do wheels.
So
they do
they
out-
don't
exterior
actually
stuff.
they don't really make their parts. Their parts are all made by other companies,
right,
that
but
they
branded
just-
by them.
Yeah, and stuff that they find that works really well. They do help with the design and like engineering of stuff, but most of the stuff back in the day was just like Vision made their carbon stuff, and Desmond made their wheels, and
OEM Honda shit that they
OEM
like
Honda
tuned.
stuff that they would. So like their motors though are all them. They
Mhm.
they rebuild the engines, and they used to buy, I guess, pistons in massive quantities and weigh out all the pistons. There's rules to racing, I guess, in
Yeah.
what they did. So a lot of it was everything had to be stock, in the certain classes, most of it. And so they would weigh out all the pistons, weigh out all the rods, and find all the ones that weighed almost identical and balance the engine completely that way. You know,
Just
and
going
then-
to the umpth degree of precision to just gain.
Yes. Yep. All that little bit, you know, even like the throttle bodies. The throttle bodies at first,
They
had to be 65 millimeter or whatever the stock, right? So instead of boring it out,
62.5.
they would bore just the exterior of the throttle or the inlet side or the outside.
The
of
ID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would bore that out and taper it in so they can create the Venturi
Venturi effect. Yeah, it would create like a funnel.
So it kind of helped, you
Yeah.
know, all that little bit.
The little edge stuff,
Yeah,
which
that's
again,
cool.
in a lot of motorsport is awesome anyway.
Yeah. So it was cool how they got creative like that and just refined the engines. And
TCS. Dan has a spoon tattoo.
I do have a spoon tattoo.
I have a Mugen tattoo.
That's
Oil
awesome.
and water.
It sounds like Roof in the Porsche world, where like they have wheels but they don't make them.
Correct.
But they do all their engine stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's all they make is stuff for Porsche.
Yeah. So
like the
now
closest German
Spoon
thing I
actually
can
does
think.
rigid collar. There are these collars that go in between the subframes and the chassis of the car,
Oh yeah, those from my Daihatsu.
and they actually make that for
Everything. Yeah. I
and
didn't know that was
it's-
Spoon. That's
it's
cool.
Actually amazing. Yeah. Yep. So Spoon is that's like another sub brand of theirs. Yeah.
Are they still actively developing parts for old chassis as well? Or is it
Not
mainly?
that I've seen. They're making parts still for the old stuff.
Yeah.
But not like they used to. They're not really focusing on that. Like recently, I don't know. I haven't talked to them about it, but like they just re-released like the Integra street style muffler. So they had the N1 that everyone knows, you know, the louder muffler, and then so they had a street muffler. And just recently, I think from popularity of people wanting an exhaust system but a little quieter, it got re-released, which was cool to see.
When they do stuff like that, is it? It's almost like a hype beast drop, right? I have to say, to a certain extent, they're only going to sell 50 of these things, and they sell them quick, I'd imagine. Or
no,
is
they have the thing is, it seems like I can't really speak on that, but like it seems like most of it is to order.
Okay.
Because it doesn't seem like they're selling a lot of them because they are pricey.
Yeah.
So I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think they want to stock a bunch of stuff that's just going to sit.
Yeah.
So it seems like when you want something like that you might have to wait for it to be ordered. You know?
which is
So
good because
it's not like they're
I
doing it
didn't
on
just-
purpose. Like, oh, let's just do 50 and then that's it. you
that's
know?
what and then they sell
don't
them
do
for
that.
their price, and then
No,
suddenly
no.
it's like double on the street. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, what happens is because
That
you
happens
have to
anyways.
wait. Because you have to wait and people get impatient.
Yeah.
Someone that does have it in stock might mark it up. You know, not the distributors, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Joe Schmo on the street.
Yeah. Who
that
just
has,
happens to have
you know,
right.
Like I have a couple of those street mufflers. You know, I'm not going to sell them to make profit. It just
Right.
doesn't. You know,
Is there
the old discontinued stuff is what you see that just gets.
skyrocket? Right.
Yeah,
Just
like
yeah.
that happens
No
anyways
longer
because
available.
they're made to order. There's only so many.
Yeah.
Like valve covers.
The valve cover, yeah. So it's funny. The valve covers are still made, but they're not the same as the original ones because, like, again, the original valve covers were made so long ago that they were
Shade
able
of
to
yellow.
shave the yellow. Yeah, but they were able to shave the lettering, the raised lettering on the Honda. But I guess the mold after time got crappy, so now
It's
that
worn.
it's worn. So the actual Honda logo, I have both first and newer. The Honda logo doesn't have enough height to it to shave it, so it would actually ruin the rest of the paint job. So they stopped.
Oh, no
shaving
way.
them again. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
wild.
Yeah, yeah. And
Um,
probably cheaper not to shave it, you know. But it's funny because the original, like the real original ones, they were never shaved. They were just sprayed or whatever they did, you know, yellow.
is there a great white whale for you, spoon parts wise?
What do you mean?
Like something that you want but don't have.
Yeah, it would be someone won Ichishima's helmet, his helmet, or like a race jacket would be cool. A full race suit. Like I have a mechanic suit.
Yep.
And there's a kid that I know. He's another big. I call him the in the closet spoon whore. You know, he's got a race jacket and a race suit, I believe. So back from the OPAC
That's
days. 'cause
wild.
That's a whole nother story. But yeah, so he was able to get an OPAC setup. Yeah, pretty cool.
Is that what you meant by that?
Yo, yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
The
So I have a mechanic suit, which is pretty cool. Ichi signed that for me. Yeah, I don't know. As far as part wise,
yeah.
I have
To-
everything. I'm happy.
To be fair, it's cool to hear it's a used helmet or a suit like that versus a part. You know, just because it just
Yeah,
shows like
yeah.
it's
different.
not just right.
Yeah, to have one of his helmets would be cool to have. You know, that'd be cool. Really
Yeah, it's an
cool to have.
awesome-
Yeah.
Smell of sweat in there.
I don't know
dude.
if I'd smell the sweat, but yeah.
Give it a lick.
Guy, you got to take it there all the time.
I will say though, I wish I cared about literally anything car related as much as you care about spoon stuff.
It's just like I said for so long.
It's an
You just-
obsession,
you just-
man. It's
a-
awesome.
Obsession I don't know what to call it. It's just it's all.
It's true, a part
cool.
of-
It's fun.
You gotta look, and you follow.
It keeps me busy.
It's just like, I guess driving a car brings me probably the same happiness as like the spoon lore brings you. Like when you buy it and you're like, I like this,
Yeah.
and I like driving this.
My favorite part is using them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting the parts on the track. You know,
Where they belong.
this is I don't want to put it. I don't know how to say it nicely, but the idea of having the parts on your car or even just storing them in a room to me and not using them, it's not why they were made. You know,
No,
Like
right.
Spoon-
It defeats their
Spoon
original
built-
purpose.
They made or started selling this stuff so people would use it
and race.
and yeah, it was race stuff for them back in the day, not stuff to put in a closet or you know.
Yeah.
But I to each their own, but it's not for me. I get excited about using the stuff. You know, it's cool to see it put to use.
How do you feel about the new stuff? New Type R's, that
I
sort of stuff.
I love the new FL5.
Yeah.
And they've been putting a lot of content out with the FL5 over there. Yeah, I like it. I like the FL5. It's nice.
Would you
I actually thought about maybe trying to get one of those.
I was
instead
going to
of-
ask if you
instead
could.
of the NSX, but
Okay.
Spoon made like valve covers and shit for them too.
the FL5.
I think so. Well, I know
They-
they did for the L15B.
They're right now. They're still working on a lot of stuff with the new cars, but you know, engineering and
Mhm.
you know, trial and error stuff. But I am okay with it. I think it's great.
Dude, Spoon ECU for those things.
Are they big money?
They have. I would imagine they're going to be
I think they were using Hondata.
They would
and
have
having them
to.
reflash.
because you have to like jailbreak the Type R stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know anything about the newer stuff as far as.
How close does Spoon work with the OEM? How's that relationship that you're aware of
What do you mean?
with Honda in particular? For instance, you know, if
Back in the day,
or
it
just in
seems
general.
Like now it seems like they're using a lot of aftermarket companies that they're, you know, like I think KW is doing the new suspension for them on the FL5.
yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Showa did the first gen of suspension for them back when in the 90s, and then it seemed like I don't know for sure, but I want to say KYB
KYB for
did
sure.
did their stuff for a little bit. I
In
think
the mid
I believe.
90s
I
and
don't
2000s.
know. And
Yep.
then now it seems like KW and Spoon have been working together with suspension. I don't know much.
I'm just
about
curious
other
if,
stuff.
like you mentioned, them jailbreaking the ECU and just like,
If
does
Honda's helping
Honda-
them, I don't know.
yeah,
I'd
have
to
or do they
ask.
look down upon or try to stomp it out or just kind of let it be?
Well,
Because
Spoon
it's
was
for
tight
race.
with Honda.
It's yeah. It's for race purposes, so I don't see why Honda would kind of give them
Yeah.
pushback on that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
they're a legit, race company. I don't see why.
I don't
Right.
know if does Mugen make stuff for the new Civics or no? Because that was like family of Honda.
Well, so it's when I was out at the Tokyo Auto Show, it seemed like they're doing like full cars for themselves. You know, like they have all the stuff from factory
Yeah,
already built. You know, I don't know if they are looking to sell individual parts anymore like
Oh,
they
yeah.
were. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's something King Motorsports would probably be better to ask or look at their
Dude.
site.
the lore is
they're-
so incredibly deep. It's wild. It's so wild. Like how many people and stuff are involved in it there that like we don't on a day-to-day basis. If
What's
you're
that?
not into like Honda stuff,
Yeah.
even to this day, like if you're not into it, you have no idea that these guys are like going through these great lengths to make these OEM parts better still and like build these cool race cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's nice to see that they're continuing and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no stopping.
Yeah.
Do you
essentially.
ever want to ship one of your cars to Japan? Do you like Tsukuba?
I mean, realistically, that'd be a great thing, but the logistics and the expense, it's just.
What if you could do it for a good cost? Like as much as it would cost you to go to like, I don't know, Laguna.
If money wasn't an object, sure, I would ship
Yeah.
out the car out there and go track it and drive it.
Would it be cheaper to just buy a car over there and keep
It's
it
not
over
the
there?
same for me.
Yeah, I know, but
That's the problem.
Right, you're adding another.
Yeah, I don't.
It's just not his
another
car.
wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not his car, and it's not gonna have all the same
So
parts. And
Driving the track.
That was the reason why I drove the car out to California. It's like I could go fly to California and do the Pacific Coast Highway.
yep,
Yeah.
In any car any day of the week, but
Yeah, it's
I
not
wanted to do it
yours.
in my car.
What
you
if
know?
what if Spoon was gonna let you use a Spoon race car in the Tsukuba?
Okay, I'd do it.
Well, you do it, but would it do something for you?
Of course.
Okay.
yeah, that's
course.
gonna
It's
be
a
Blue
great.
race car, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, let's
still
put this
be
in
cool,
fucking.
yeah.
Let's put this in motion. Dude.
just call up Spoon.
Yeah,
It's gonna
holla
go.
at me.
Like even if it was the Fit, I bet you'd have a shit.
Absolutely.
Of fun, dude.
Aaron let me drive the Fit when we were out there one year, and that thing was awesome. The one he has, that car was great. I still wish I can buy it. Like it's
The newer one.
he's got
It's the newer body
it's,
style. Right?
yeah, 2013 or something like
It looks
that. It's
tough.
awesome, dude. That car was great. Awesome car. I still think about that car.
I got some questions from that were submitted to us
Okay.
that we can cover as well. Oh, actually, here's a great one. Corey.si.
Of course.
Can Dan rate my Fit, aka my hoopty?
Out of 10,
His Fit or the Civic?
No, he wants to know.
like how's my Fit, dog?
Yeah, yeah,
Not like the Honda Fit, but like
yeah. Just
like
in
my Fit?
general, like his drip. In
your
other
drip,
words,
your clothes.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
his car.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
This car?
Yeah,
I love that car.
yeah.
I
In
absolutely
fact,
love
it was
that.
funny
I love
because
that car.
Yeah, Dan was talking
You know
about
what's
that earlier.
funny? I gotta say about me, me personally, in my own head, I want either all stock or just stock and spoon and whatever.
Mhm.
I really do love builds like that are different. I do, but not for me. I don't like it for me. But
yeah,
like,
yeah. But you're still
something like that, I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
There was like someone back in the day had a K-swapped red DC2 or DC4, whatever it was, gutted cage. The cage, it was beautiful. It was a car in California, ATS car or something like that. I loved that car. Like I loved it. It's just not. Again, my resources and money and financial, you just can't have them all.
right,
But-
right.
But I would, in another world, I would love to have something like that K-swap, Integra. I don't know if I would ever K-swap a Type R unless if it was just like a bastard child
No.
Type R. But
Do a DX or a CX.
like a GSR or a RS model. Actually, sunroofs don't do it for me.
Yeah.
But
you like-
I love that. Corey's got. I love looking at that thing. Like I said before.
Yeah, no, I
could
was gonna
sit there
say
all
you
day
said it
long and
earlier.
eat
Yeah,
and look at
unprompted.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, slickback,
Yeah.
EK hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
color actually that is on that car looks like one of the stock colors on the NSXs that they did in Japan.
It's
It's a pearl white.
I forgot.
like
he
a
knows the
champ
name of the
white pearl.
color.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like champ white with like a blue pearl in it.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
much.
so they did that for the NSX. My one of my mirrors is actually that one because the mirror needed to be replaced, I guess, and it's that color. Yeah, I like that color.
860 Go just
860
writes
Go.
punishment for showing up for a cut wearing a hat.
No punishment. I just it's not my favorite, but I'll
Work with it.
I'll work with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try my best.
I didn't know that.
I hate it. It leaves a hat line in the head. And
Right. It's
then-
like an
and then-
impossible.
Yeah, you gotta try
then
to
you gotta
correct for that.
You got to soak it down and try to hope that it pops back up. It's like
It's like running all seasons on the track.
imagine like someone driving a car on grass and then you got to cut grass. That's the perfect
That's
way.
trash.
And then
Right.
you have
Right.
it's all flattened out and then a couple days later after it rains and
Yeah.
it's moist it picks up and then you have long strands.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you guys wear hats to the barber shop.
And sudden, and
Heads
then
up.
and then
Danny's
that
a
person,
barber, by the way.
Yeah,
Please
I'm
don't
a barber. Yeah, yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah.
PSA.
It's my baba. Other babas, dogs.
Paul_Cullen.
Paul Cullen.
Are we all destined to end up driving soulless egg-shaped CUV ship boxes?
If you buy new cars, sure.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the way it's heading.
Yeah, we're gonna all end up like that movie Wally
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wally.
in the floating wheelchairs.
yeah.
Wally.
That was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Uh,
It's killer movie.
Ransom Garage.
Ransom.
When is Dan getting an R32?
Soon. TM.
Pete have one for sale? The GTR going?
We're supposed to trade the NSX for the R32. That's the deal. I
I
don't
think
know
it'd be.
if
He's been
backing
sweating
out.
NSXs for a while.
He's back and forth on me. He's wishy washy, so I don't know. We're
Yeah.
supposed to do that, but realistically, I keep saying it. I'm done. These are the 3 cars I kind of enjoy, and it's a lot on the plate already. So I just want to.
Yep.
I want to just stick to those. Would I love buying an art? I mean, maybe in the future buy one, but not bring one in, not to keep, maybe to sell.
Yep.
But
Enjoy for a little bit.
enjoy it for get to try it, and then
Do a couple burnies up the street, and
I've never done a burnout in my life, a real burnout in my life. So maybe the NSX will help me get there.
Too bad the Mustang's not here.
Never really done
Yeah,
a real
dude.
one. I've tried a couple times for PD Pobs, but
I know,
I don't-
dude. He
I don't
always
think-
egged you on.
only for him, because for me burnouts just don't.
He'd be like,
Yeah.
Dan, do a burnout. I'm fucking
He's got a
begging
video.
you
He's
to
got
do
a
a
video.
burnout.
He's got a video of me doing one
Yeah.
in Integra, but I don't think that was a good one.
It was pretty good. It was all right.
Pete says grass is greener.
Big Seat Chris asked Dan
Big
if we're
Seat.
having lemon sours this weekend.
Yes, please.
Let's see. Tyler in that E36.
Tyler.
Tyne versus Spoon coils need suggestion.
Oh. So it's funny he asked that, because I literally just ordered Tyne suspension for the NSX.
Oh shit.
Really?
Spoon didn't offer.
Oh,
They did a long time ago. I found a couple used sets that are blown.
Yeah.
And there's really, I don't want to say there's no way to fix them, but I'm pretty sure there's no way to fix them.
It's a rabbit hole if you go to
so
try.
I actually, my last NSX, I bought Tyne
Yep.
Flex Z's. They were $1,000, or I'm sorry, they were last year. They were like $700 shipped.
Yep.
Great suspension. I tracked on them. I drove them on the street. They were great for the price. They came with top hats. Like, people, I know NSX guys are big on KWs. The idea of spending $3,000 on a set of KWs that don't even come with top hats blows my mind. And realistically, the NSX won't be driven enough, and it doesn't make sense. So Spoon versus Tyne, I would say, I don't know his financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
The Spoon stuff is awesome. Again, back to the wear and tear items. It's just when they blow,
It is something that, yeah.
you might be able to get Spoon to help you out if you purchase them straight from Spoon USA.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't know his financial situation, but realistically, I don't know what he does either for tracking and all this
I was just going to say,
but,
and what it's going to be used
like,
for, the
yeah,
application.
Like, do what works for you. I mean, it's kind of crazy. There's so many options out there now. I feel like coilovers have turned into whatever's the coolest thing at the moment. 1 year it's function and forum.
don't fucking get me started.
Wait. The next year it's like what's the one with the green logo? It starts with an F also, I think.
Oh, Feel.
No. There was another company that everyone was trying to push.
Fortune.
Fortune Auto. Then there was Buddy Club.
Stance.
Everyone wanted Buddy Club.
buddy clubs were
Now-
sick. I'll
now
die
there's-
on that
there was-
fucking hill.
There was BC, and then there's every year there's something new.
Yeah,
So
there's
don't
another.
just do whatever works for you. Realistically, I'm sure anything you pick is going to be okay. I don't know if
TCS and Olin's for NSX is best. You dodged a bullet anyhow.
yeah. I don't know how much Olin's
KWs
are, but
with no top hats is just typical German
Slap in the
bullshit.
dick.
that doesn't make sense.
I have them on all sorts of shit, and every time I buy them, I'm like, I can't fucking believe
There's
this.
no way in hell I would spend that kind of money.
They're terrorists for that,
To-
honestly.
They're definitely
I don't care
terrorists.
how good they are. Throw top hats with it.
Yeah,
Right.
Throw in a
You
top
know?
hat.
Throw me a bone here.
They're enough
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I almost
Unless they're for a fit, then you
Meanwhile,
buy
I buy
TCS's
HKS
top
ones,
hats.
and they're top hats, the mint.
if that was the only option, I would just cut my springs before I bought $3,000 coilovers without top hats. Sorry, but it's just I can't picture it. It just doesn't make sense.
Do you
Yeah, I don't think any of the German stuff comes with top hats.
do
Not that I've ever bought.
you had another NSX. You got to drive it for
It was an automatic. It was a 91, 200,000 miles automatic.
Yeah.
I got a good deal on it. With a good deal comes a lot of sweat equity and
Yep.
a lot of parts to fix a lot of things that were wrong with it. I got to drive it I didn't drive it enough. I wish I got to drive it longer.
So that's what I was going to ask you is
I tracked it.
Is do you think the NSX is going to just live up to your expectation?
The manual right-hand drive one?
Yeah.
I think the gearing and it being a manual should make it more fun.
Yeah.
not that the automatic wasn't fun, because you get a lot of naysayers. Oh my god, it's automatic. The automatic was actually very nice to drive, especially on the street. It was the gearing in the US NSX is terrible to begin with.
Yeah.
The gear just too long. So it's not very fun per se. You know, it's still a manual, yeah, but the automatic was fine. It was great to drive. I tracked on it at Lime Rock.
Yeah.
First couple sessions, I left it in drive, which was a huge mistake because the car's just trying to find where to be. You know, you're downshifting and then you're off throttle and it's upshifting.
It doesn't
and then
know what.
Yeah.
Right.
So my last session, I put it in third gear and I could do the entire track in third gear in that car. It was a blast to drive. It was an absolute blast.
Right. I can see that.
It drove completely different in third versus drive because you were able to keep the RPMs higher and kind of play with
You're in
the
control.
throttle. Yeah, yeah. So it was great. And then, you know, weekend before that, I had it down in Jersey for Week Fest. My friends run Week Fest.
Yeah.
So I went down there to visit them. Hit shit ton of traffic on the way home. Oh, it's beautiful. You know,
Right, to just relax.
Yeah. So
Big pedal, skinny
anyone
pedal.
that naysay, you know, like I get it. It's not a manual, and but it blows my mind. That did teach me, like, it blows my mind how many automatic Supras, Skylines. There were a lot of sports cars back
There's
then.
a ton, yeah.
That were automatic that I would, and I don't agree with it, sure, but at the same time, it's like, I guess I get it. A lot of people did want something where throw it in drive and just relax
right,
and enjoy it.
right.
So it was a good car. It was fun, but it wasn't what I wanted. I always pictured, again, like having the 3 white, Champ White R's in a garage and, you know, right-hand drive all of them. And obviously manual it was my first choice. So
Yeah.
that's why I sold it. I couldn't move forward in chasing a manual one with having that car still. So
Right.
I had to sell it.
What is your plan for the rest of this year? All NSX?
Probably. Yeah. I want to get to Road Atlanta with the Type R.
Yep. So maybe some prep work and stuff like that. Just general
I
maintenance
just
stuff.
want to get the NSX. I pretty much have almost everything I want for that car already. So there's only a couple more.
You're doing
things
different wheels and stuff too?
I have the Regas on it right now.
Okay.
I don't know why I love the NSX stock looking. So I think I'm going to try to find some 93 NSXR, the 15-16 setup they had on it, the 5-spoke Yankees. I think I'm going to try to find those, but I do like the 16-17 Regas on it. It looks awesome. You know, It does look good. I don't know. As I get older, I'm starting to, I have all the stuff to make all the cars exterior wise stock again. So if I find those wheels when I do get those wheels, I will eventually put all the cars exteriors back to stock just so I can see them all in the garage.
Yeah.
In stock form, because they look cool stock. Those
Yeah,
cars
that's
look,
just a very cool.
yeah, they
setup.
look nice. Yeah.
I think that's it. There's really nothing else. Shook, is there any questions you had last minute or anything you wanted to bring up that we might have missed?
I'm like jogging. I don't think so. I think we covered. I mean, dude, you have a lot of lore.
A what?
You have a lot of lore,
What's that?
history.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been in it,
Tell
like you
stories for
said,
days,
since Gran Turismo. That was the start of it, and
Yeah.
clearly
I've had every white Integra model from 94 up
even
before my Type R, and all of them looked back then. You know, I was young. I didn't have the money for spoon stuff, so I had Rota Slipstreams and a carbon fiber hood on all of them.
Yeah,
all looked
that same.
Always, it was always the same white. You know, I had the RS.
Did you have an RSX?
I never RSX. No, that never did it for me.
I was just
PC5
curious.
never-
Yeah.
You had LS.
I had an LS,
GSR.
GSR, RS, and then Type R. Yeah.
Does your NSX? I don't know those too well. Like, so is that pop-up headlights or is it the?
Yeah, I like the pop-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a
a
question.
lot of people in the DMs asking me if I'm going to do the whole spoon conversion to it, but
Yep.
I like the pop-up headlights.
As is.
Spoon
if I-
conversion's sick though.
It's awesome if I had the money to buy. You know, it's funny though, because that was the other thing when I started this whole collection of cars that I really wanted the first years of the car.
Yep.
So like the first Type R year for 96. Well, it was technically 95, 97 CTR. I didn't want a 99 2000 CTR, and same with the NSX. I always wanted to pop up the newer, the later model. Yeah, I don't know. I like the Spoon race car. It is sick.
All right, you ready for mine?
Yeah.
Who had the best purple EK Civic?
Only one dude. There's only one dude.
That's right, baby.
Sounds like a very weighted
That's
question.
right, baby.
Perhaps.
You heard it here.
This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Keep that purple going.
Dan, thank you very much.
PIC coils. Those were cool in 2000. Let me think. 2010. Everyone had PIC. Yep.
Those were.
I'm telling you, every year it's
a new coil company.
I remember.
I don't get too crazy about suspension.
Doug
because
got
of that.
those.
Everyone's hopping on a bandwagon about.
Doug got those like right after I got my buddy clubs.
2010.
And I was like, "Fuck, I wanted those."
And they were sick. They were great.
And then they were sold out for months.
They're always great until they
just
start
the same
blowing,
companies changing their names,
Right.
So they don't have to rebuild.
I had my buddy clubs for fucking. Dude, I don't even know how long. From 2009 to I don't know. I put so many fucking miles on those things.
Yeah.
And then I gave them to a friend, and then he drove that car for so many fucking miles. Never blew. Crusty, never blew.
Crusty but strong.
I would buy them again if I
Stern but fair.
if they had them for BMW. That's what I would have bought.
Yeah.
100%.
What a guy.
Remember when everyone was doing Coney and ground controls?
Yes.
I'm telling you,
The
that's
sleeves.
why.
Right.
The
right.
sleeves.
Whatever works for you, whoever asks the question, just do whatever works financially for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have some spoons.
Yeah,
and
go
they
to-
were awesome.
Just
But
go to a company that's big that sells
that's why I went-
replacement parts.
That's why I
Yeah.
went with the Tyne.
Yeah, Tyne. You have
Tyne, BC.
Cheap, easy, and again, it's like if they blow, then whatever.
reason
just
why
go
everybody
buy another
uses them.
set.
to. Has BC been around for a long time?
Not, see, like
gonna say, I don't
BC,
think
Since
to me was-
2000.
but
10
when
at
they
least.
came out, they were like
Shit.
eBay brand. Yeah.
Yeah, when
So,
BC
like,
first came out, everybody was like, "Oh,
I
they're shit."
remember. Yeah.
Popping left and right. Now they're good. Everybody says they're shit for racing, this and that. But there's a lot of people that race on them. There's a lot of people
About
that
to take
drift on
delivery,
them.
you know?
They
Come on.
They work good now.
See what
Whatever
happens.
they had going on early on is good
Seamus,
now.
you better not be talking like that in the Type R forum on Honda Tech. You'll get freaking banned.
Yeah, those guys, dude. I remember Doug swore to me that was the only suspension setup.
Swear to me.
He made me. I bought him from him. He's like, "You're gonna love it. It's gonna be awesome." I put him. I'm like, "Doug, this ride's like shit, dude. It felt like
never
the
had 'em.
Flying Dutchman." You were like,
I had Coney's and H&R Springs. I like.
"Yeah, that was the better
nice.
way to go." But
Coney adjustables.
Coney adjustables, dude. Lower perch, full damp, ride stiff, fuck hard. I'm just saying words. I'm just saying words.
It's perfect.
Buy BC coilovers, I
think
guess.
we're going to end up ISC.
Buy whatever you want.
Buy whatever you want.
Don't at me.
Buy whatever you want. ISC.com.
Yeah, ISC.
ISC
That's what I
Suspension North
meant.
America.
Shit. ISC, not fuck. God damn it.
I can't
IC, go
believe-
check
I
out their
can't
fucking
believe
car. It's
you.
sick.
Hey, it just proves that we hold no bias. This is just straight from the heart.
Straight
Yeah.
from the heart.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So go buy them or we'll break your fucking knee.
Go buy some KWs. Don't get top hats, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
You have to dish out another $500 for camera plates.
No sloppy toppy.
Just a reminder, Friday, 6:30 to 9, 6 to 9 at our spot. We're going to have a little meatsy poo. So
Friday night.
you can come hang out.
69.
Night meets.
69.
Hot Revival Nights.
I think I was-
That's with a K, by the way. KNIGHTS. So be sure to bring your chainmail.
Please dress like a knight.
Hell yeah.
We're going to
Obviously,
practice.
it's gonna be medieval.
You're right. Chick's going to bring a
I'm
sword.
bringing fucking
we're
Uhtred
getting
sword of
ready for the-
Uhtred.
We're practicing for the 9/11 memorial
At
in
King
the,
Richard's
After the cleavage
after the cleavage contest.
contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really just
So-
When does that start?
Not soon enough, buddy.
September. 9/11 memorial. I
that
think
would-
is,
yeah,
is
that
in
was-
September.
that's a
I'd
good
imagine
tip.
it's September around the 11th.
It'll- around that time.
Perhaps, sure.
I'm gonna have to buy a suit of armor before that.
I
If
swear.
you think I'm kidding,
I'm buying a wizard's cloak. Dude.
Homeboy
I think we
is-
should all just go wizard cloaks.
Homeboy is going to affirm some stainless
Do
steel.
you know how tight it'd look if we all showed up in a Star Wars van in wizard clothes?
Oh
dude?
my God.
Dude, come on.
Oh
we'd
my
be
God.
hydroplaning out all the wet pussy.
Dude, it'd be unbelievable. We wouldn't even be able to walk. Yeah, we'd be walking on water, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just like the man himself.
you ask us, and we cometh.
Hold on. Let me Let me see real quick. Chain mail suit for sale.
Who's taking notes? Because Seamus is sending everybody to school right now.
This is what he does. isn't
Yeah,
it?
he always just
So I just call him.
yeah. $115 bucks.
Sucks. Fuck them.
Who
Sorry.
sucks? K
Nobody. I'm
I
not
had,
bashing
I
any
had a
companies.
set of K Sports came with my GTR. Woo!
Not great. I had them on my
Interesting.
Civic Si for 290 miles, blew a rear right.
Nice.
Which one?
K Sport.
Yeah, I never tried those. Those were cool, I think, in 2012.
Yep.
Just so you know.
Yeah, when my GTR
Every
was
year.
built.
On my 2013 SI. Nailed it.
You can get a medieval chainmail shirt and Calf armor
Dude,
set,
Coif.
full size.
Don't bother. You wear a wizard cloak. You sneak in whatever you want.
Long
Jersey Mike
shirt.
sandwiches. Boom. You get a
Bring in
couple
my own-
larges in there.
Bring in
dude.
my own turkey legs.
How much is it? Let me see.
$109.
That's pretty cool. You still need. There's a lot of other things. You can't just wear them.
Right, right.
You'd
Oh,
look like
perhaps
a dude.
I put.
You'd look like a dude. You know when dudes don't wear underwear and pants, but they have a shirt on? That's what you'd look like.
Let me just put suit of armor
Just
for
hanging
sale.
brain.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know when that happens.
Okay. These are a bit more expensive.
Yeah, you're probably looking at like $1,200.
5,000.
To get it, why don't we
That's-
just get some
For
some
what?
cloaks off Amazon, boys?
Gothic armor night kit.
Hey, we get some staffs. We'll go to the woods, grab some staffs,
is $6,234.
put some emeralds on them. It's gonna be perfect.
But like to be fair, you would own.
we're
King Richard
we're
Fair if
setting
you
a
wore
date, and the entire Revival Motoring crew is going
Look at
to
that.
King Richard's.
I'm
Fair
literally
this year.
going to dress like a Viking.
Just
It's gonna be a
look at this.
disaster. No, we're dressing like wizards. Everybody has to
pretty
dress
cool.
like a wizard. How else are we gonna identify each other? You all gotta dress like wizards.
Are we
we
gonna
have
have
to grow
names?
wizard beards.
yeah.
Names.
Yeah, of course, dude.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course.
What's your wizard name?
Charlie of Moria.
Wow. That's huge.
Or Chuck or Chuck
He already had it.
or Chuck the Enchanter. I don't know. One of the other.
Chuck the
He's been thinking
Enchanter.
about this.
Yeah.
Or we call you Charlie Magic.
I went last year. I wasn't dressed up. I never felt so bad in my life.
How many spells did you cast?
Did none. I'm about this cast, dude.
What
I'm
would be
a cast
your
all the
wizard
time.
name?
Joshy the Broken.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go with that.
I'd be
Fucking
Shook the
whimper on that
Shameless.
place. Shameful.
Oh, yeah, shameful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shook and shameful. It's gonna be great. We're just gonna get some cloaks, dude. It's the cheapest way in.
I'm
Yeah.
not being a wizard.
Of course you're gonna
I'm
be
not
a wizard.
fucking cloth wearer, bro. I'm a plate wearing.
Oh god.
What if you are a monk instead?
I don't want to be a monk, man.
You gonna be a archer mage or something, you nerd? Be a wizard like the rest of the dudes.
fuck?
You'll sneak a bunch of snacks in.
If you walk in as a knight, I'm shooting you with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, you're gonna get stabbed to the mouth.
My
Literally
only
will
weak
We'll
spot.
shoot you.
Right?
Yeah,
Right
that
through the
reminds me of
eye
that
holes.
movie. What was the movie where they do those role models?
Role models.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the role models. Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be the time of our lives. We're not set a date yet, but it's probably gonna be September 11th. I know it's insensitive, but that's when the memorial.
Oh no,
is.
it's up there. Hold on, I bet we can find it. King Corey has it bookmarked. He saved the date. Richard's Fair.
Shook the Degenerous. Yeah, I like that.
Generous. That's rough, dude. That ain't right.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, that was just 2022.
I mean, we'll figure it out.
They haven't- they haven't
100
released the
we got
dates
100
yet.
episodes before we have to put this out in the open.
Yeah, it starts weekend September 2nd.
September 2nd.
That's when it starts.
You don't even understand.
Mark it in your calendars.
I'm going to buy a sword. It's going to be cool. You're going with a fucking piece of wood. Don't
Dude,
look
a
at me like that.
staff, dude. A staff and
Yeah.
a cloak.
You're going to catch staff.
It's gonna be rolling around.
You're going to look like the
Just watch.
staff, you fucking nerd.
gonna be rolling around with the liger.
You remember there's a fucking.
I'm going to be walking
knight?
around. They're going to be like, oh my God. That is the coolest warrior I've ever seen.
You won't be able to walk around in the suit you plan on buying.
He's so cool.
He's so
He's
cool.
so cool.
I'm gonna.
That guy's so cool.
I'm just gonna
I'm
fucking.
going to walk in with you guys. You're going to be like, look, they're all mages. I'm going to be like,
No,
I'm not
an
the
archer
mage.
I am not the
I'm
mage.
Dan.
I'm just gonna stick magnets to your suit. Bunch of
Here,
magnets.
hold this, you fucking refrigerator.
Just notes all over your back.
Honk if you're horny.
You won't be able to move. You're like.
Hear me in my metal tan. I'm like, is there a fucking post-it note on me? Dude, it's gonna be the best
Says
day.
kick me out
It
the
doesn't.
back.
It doesn't matter how we dress. It's gonna be the best day.
I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah, we gotta get out of
gonna
here.
be a
Yeah.
happy time.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. As always, you can go visit our website, revivalmotoring.com, or you can sign up for the B for B. Hit up our PayPal, info@revivalmotoring.com if you want to send in a one-time donation, or, peruse our website if you want to pick up some of the goods. And then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because that helps out
Schmish.
as well. And thanks, as always, to everybody in the chat for all your donations and all of your conversations that literally kept the chat rolling the entire night.
Unbelievable.
Hell yeah.
So big shouts to everybody out there. Hope to see you Friday. Dan, thanks for coming to hang out.
Yeah, thanks.
We
man.
look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing everything unfold with the NSX and, some
you.
trips that you got planned in your future. So big shouts. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll
Night,
be
guys.
back
Thank you.
next week.
Have a
Peace
good
out.
night.
See you.
Yeah, and if you don't go
Thanks for
like,
listening.
comment, and subscribe, you will forever and eternally be butt fucked by Dwayne the Cock Johnson and Bone Thug. So
There you go. Thank you guys for listening. See you.
Peace.